was Floyd and he was me, he wouldn't never have to fight again because that exhibition shit, as me being his little brother, hey, little bro, we finna do 10 rounds and we both gonna get 100+ million for it,
right?
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due,
right?
And you ain't never got a box again.
Yo, you know the deal. We back again. We never slacking. Word 'em up. Ladies and guys, whether if you drunk or you high, it's time to pay respects to the illest man alive. If you think you got a point, he'll shrink you down to size. And from there it's downhill like a slinky or a slide. Open your eyes. Got a deep connection with the rise, so you might see them jump in whenever they go live. Peep it. This channel blowing up now, it's not a secret. With tons of exclusive interviews to listen to. Them other channels I hate, but yo, they missing clues. They start narratives, sip the goose and twist the truth. It don't take a rocket scientist to get the proof. Just click the live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But when you chime in, make sure you keep it kind. But if cowards want to debate, then it's feasting time. My man Jusdu shine busy all the time. Grind 24/7, 365. Videos he might have 365. My rhyme sick, they make you do a 365. You get a rich if you think you fit to survive. It's Jusdueboxing, time to click the live. Ain't no beginners, if you soft, you ain't down to ride. I crush you, respect too, it's Jusdu. He got the illest boxing show on the internet. The boy been a threat and he ain't even had dinner yet. Word 'em up. Yeah. You know what time it is. "4 p.m. Eastern. Click the link.
The JBT is back at it again, y'all. This time, amazing raffle for the holidays. You know, replenish the pockets. Sometimes things go grim and, you know, you spend a little bit more than you anticipated, but we're here to help you out. $5 will get you in, $20 will get you in 5 times. For winner takes half. Hold on. I didn't know that was the details, y'all. Hold on. Cut.
Hey, Remo.
Hey, yo, Karen, why y'all ain't let me know that the prize was winner takes half? Now, this is dope.
It's been running for some time now, silly.
Is JBT a content creators ought to get into this?
Absolutely not. Are you crazy?
No.
Nope.
Wow, that's crazy.
No content creator, just JBT supporters, sorry.
Whatever. Bye. Like I was saying, $5 will get you in 1 time, $20 will get you in 5 times. Winner takes half. You can't win if you don't play, man. Jump in the raffle. JBT Network 1 is the way you get in. Leave your name and the means of contact. And enjoy the holidays.
Man, what's good? Salute to the fam. On this good Wednesday, we back to build on this good boxing and give it its just due how we always do. Shout out to the JBT family doing another raffle this time. Instead of giving away gifts, you're giving away half of the prize, half of the bag. $5 to get you in. You got to be in it to win it. And we just want to give something back to the people for this holiday season. So we felt like that was a good way to, you know, get back to the people that continue to support the JBT family, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all already know we gonna build on this boxing. Let's get to it. Opulent, what's good with it, family? How you feeling, bro? Ace, all love, family. How you feeling? Aisha, peace and blessings to the queen. And she already supporting the grind. Much love and appreciation to the queen, Aisha, for the 10-piece. She said, happy Thanksgiving, queen. Appreciate all the continued support. Getting us started
and we ain't never got a
early.
box again. Well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Shout out to the Queen Aisha. Appreciate you as always. BJ, what's good, family? Rob, what it do? Ock Busy, what's good with it, bro? You already know, man. I like that. Ock Busy. Melanin Queen. Peace to the Queen. How you feeling today? Justin, what it do, family? How you feeling, bro? How you been, man? Hope all is well with you, family. Shout out to my guy, Justin, man. Gertz, what it do? What it do? How y'all feeling, man? Is y'all, I got to ask the family right off the bat. Is y'all digging this Blockbuster type car? Do y'all feel like this a Blockbuster car? You know, if they put Zang and Parker, you know, Kid Austin and Shakur, and you got Boots and Virgil, it's a lot going on. If they could pull this off, if they could pull this card off, man, boxing would be lit up, man. This would be a damn good card. We're gonna play some of the interview from Cigar Talk. Y'all know how we do. We're gonna play some of that interview because Kid Austin and his father was over there chopping it up. So if anybody ain't see it, y'all gonna see it with me. I didn't watch it, so I'm gonna watch it in real time with y'all. Star Fox, what's good with it? Yeah, pardon me. Beaver, better Beav. You get Beaver and better Beav. Yes, sir, Star Fox. You got it right. To have the email, send an email to me, bro. Cornelius, what it do? Yeah, if they could pull it off, I like this. This is good for boxing, y'all. I love to hear this. I ain't gonna be too stuck all over the matchups, but if they can make this happen, this is what boxing need. I don't care where it's at, as long as they make it happen. This would be a hell of a show to pull off for Turki Alashikh, in my opinion. If you can put this many names and you can get these guys on there, because you gotta be honest. Boots has worked himself to be pretty much a main event fighter. The same thing with Shakur, the same thing with Virgil, right? Putting them on the same card in different matchups is great, man. I think that's what boxing need. PJ's big dog, what it do, man? How you feeling? So this is real. Boots and Virgil is really doing some negotiating for a fight at 54, not 47. I know you heard Eddie Hearn say yesterday about 47, but from what I understand, they negotiating for a fight at 54. So they saying, I'm hearing that they agreed, but I don't want to put that out there just yet. I know it's early. I don't want to give y'all the wrong information, but from what I hear, all of those fights are on deck, and they trying to put that all together on one card. I know it's been a little confusion as to when Shakur gonna fight. Is it February 22nd or later? I know some people said that they heard he was gonna fight in Newark and on his own card, so he wasn't gonna fight February 22nd. You know how fighters is; they don't like to give out information too early. But I did ask him about that, and he said he didn't hear anything about it. So make it at what you will. I'm willing to believe that it's a chance he could be telling me that because he don't want, people to announce it before he do, right? So there's that possibility, and then there's possibility that it is what he just said. Nah, he ain't hear nothing about it. So we'll see. But for this card, February 22nd, this is what we need, man. This is all good fights, good matchups for different reasons. I know it's a little early if Kid Austin step in there, but his father went on Cigar Talk. He was talking. He sounded like it's pretty much done. Something he said, but we gonna get into all that. Motown, what it do, my guy? How you feeling? Yeah, it's a lot of names, bro. You already know, man. Holding on, man. Be safe out there, Justin. You already know. You the fan, bro. Teach was good. Teafimo telling the world. Yeah, I just made a short video. Yeah, Teach. I just made a short video on it, man. Y'all be sure to check that out. Like I told y'all, man, I'm gonna start back putting out the short form videos as well, man. I've been slacking, but I'm getting back to it slowly but surely, man. But yeah, man, it's a lot. And more recently, I did just see Teafimo put on his Twitter that he sent offers to both George Kambosos and Devin Haney for a fight. But you got to take that with a bit of a grain of salt, because Bob Arum said before, whenever you hear Teafimo talking like that, there really ain't no substance to it. So, but he did say he tagged Top Rank, and he tagged Bruce Trampler, who's the matchmaker over there at Top Rank. So I don't know. I mean, you gotta be bold to lie and tag the promotional outfit as well as the matchmaker. So we're gonna talk about it, man. Boxing Dad, what it do? Shout out to my guy Cornelius. I hope Senior don't give an excuse when his son lose. He can't. I mean, we know it's a little premature, but you know what? He keep asking for it. Let him get right what he asking for. You get me, bro? Let him get right what they asking for. Y'all keep asking like he ain't nothing. It's gonna be easy. Okay. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Teach. You thinking just like me, bro. We on the same page. 2 cents. What it do, fam? We on the same page. When I seen that he tagged the matchmaker and Top Rank, and he said, if you don't believe me, ask, boom and boom. You got to be bold to tag the promoter and the matchmaker and be lying. You got to be pretty damn bold. So we're gonna get to it. But like I said, y'all, how y'all feeling about this potential card for February, possibly? And remember, this was supposed to be the card, y'all. Dubois and Parker, Better be Beevil, Virgil, Boots, Adamas, and Shiraz, Caballero and Zane, and Shakur still working on his opponent. But we all know that Kid Austin is and his dad is talking like that. That's the fight that they gonna take. That's the fight that's next. Shout out to LWBoxing. That's my guy. If this do come to fruition, he already put me onto it. He let me know this was the plan. He didn't say it was inked and you know, it was signed and sealed, but this is what they working on. So like I said, for me, that's a blockbuster type card. Take your pick. You got a lot of good different matchups. Like Kid Austin and Shakur is a fun fight just because of the unknown, right? You know what I mean? People asking, what if Kid Austin crack him? You know, what if Shakur take him to school? Like it's some questions there. People want to watch it. I'll watch it. I ain't complaining. At this point, I'm just supporting boxing, y'all. I'm not up here to complain about who's fighting who. Just get in there and stand on business. That's all. You know what I mean? Beat up whoever is in the way. Whoever signed up to fight you, whoop ass. To be a blockbuster, I would Zane drop the balls and fought Martin Bacoli. 1 second. Sick. I got some. Hold on 1 second. Martin Bacoli. That reminds me. Give me a second. You said something about Martin Bacoli. Hold on. I got some Bacoli news, I believe, in here. Bacoli got. Oh yeah. Bacoli got ordered to fight FA, yo. Bacoli got ordered to fight FA at Jogba. Definitely a fire card. Yeah, Bacoli got ordered to fight FA. So that's a fight that you probably see. It's a good fight. It's a good fight. 2 power punchers. Either guy, man, they got the power to knock each other out. So it should be a good fight. I thought Bacoli was supposed to be fighting on there. Yeah, Bacoli got ordered to fight FA. Shakur gonna stop him. Porter versus Crawford part 2. He already got that body shot busy that he punched him with. He tore it. Yeah, 2 cents. I can't sit here and keep complaining about things that I can't control. And if I look at a fighter like Shakur, you just follow his track record. He's always been calling for the names. He's always been trying to fight the best available opposition. It's just the luck of the draw who he finds himself in the ring with, right? For one reason or another. So he literally can only fight who's saying yeah to him. And that's where I'm at. So when you fight those guys, those unexpected, this Kid Austin thing would be unexpected. You got to make an example out of him. Plain and simple. You couldn't get Zepeda in there. Okay. Next man up. Kid Austin and them talking like they want to fight. Beat his ass. School him. Take him to school. However you do you. Just beat his young ass. Take his young ass to school. You know, that's where I'm at with it. That's what I want to see. Boots and Virgil, 54. I think that's good for so many reasons. I think the way Boots sound after his last fight with Karen sound like he need to be at 54. He said he's 27 years old. He been at this weight his whole career for a long time. When you start hearing fighters talk like that, they got 1 foot in the next weight class. And I feel like a Virgil Ortiz fight will be all the initiative he need to start his career at 54. That's a tough fight. It's a dangerous fight. I don't care what nobody talking about. Virgil Ortiz ain't nothing to play with. And we know Boots been getting hit with shots that he shouldn't be getting hit with. So he'll have some questions going into that fight. But I think a lot of people will still favor him for obvious reasons, right? But it's still a good fight, and you just don't know what'll happen, right? Nobody anticipated Boachuk putting Virgil Ortiz down twice, right? In a close ass fight like that. So just never know what'll happen when you face with the right opposition. So Boots been needing these kind of names on his resume for quite some time. Virgil Ortiz is a fight that eluded him at 147. And I think 54 is his chance to get that opportunity back. There go your opportunity again. You get what I'm saying? Virgil Ortiz, to me, was your Earl Spence or Terrence Crawford at 47. That was your big name fight to me. I always thought that, and I never seen, you know, his health being the reason that he found himself in the next weight class. But nonetheless, we here. He had 54. Them negotiations is real. They talking about it. I think Boots already alluded to being at 54. His dad already said if they can't get the champions, then they going up anyway. So they might as well go ahead and take that opportunity. You get an opportunity to fight a Virgil Ortiz, hell yeah, go up there and do it. You know, be the first guy to beat him. Now I mean, show, because after that win, they're gonna have to put some respect on your name. Virgil is real. That's a real dog. I don't care what nobody trying to say that dude to hurt you. Virgil Ortiz will get you. He fight hard. He fight the whole way through. Get what I'm saying? Strong, could box. You fight behind that high guard, man. He's a good fighter, bro. A dangerous fight for both of them. So I'm just hoping that they can pull this fight off. And I think this would salute to Turki Alashikh. If he can make this happen, you know what I mean? He could put these names on the card. This is what boxing needs. It's right up our alley, bro. This is what we need. Kid Austin, dude knows way out of his league. Respect it, though. Yeah, I respect it. Look, take your chances. And you know what? You know, I was talking to my bro today about that, about, you know, Floyd Scofield and his son, Kid Austin. And Kid Austin seems to be a lot more in touch with reality. I think it's his father that's selling the dream, right? I don't think Kid Austin is the one selling the whoop tickets. He's just saying, you know, he'll fight. He'll take these opportunities. You get an opportunity to fight Tank, he'll take it. You get an opportunity to fight Shakur, you know, that's what he want. Cool. But, you know, I think it's his father that's selling all the, you know, the wolf tickets and all that other stuff. So, and the unfortunate thing about it is the checks that he's writing, his son got to cash with his performances, right? And his skill set. And we seen how tough he had a tough fight in his last one. And, you know, his father was selling that knockout stuff in that fight and he didn't get it. You know what I mean? In fact, he got dropped. He ended up missing a stool. He was fatigued down the stretch. It got a little rough for him down the stretch, but he figured it out. He got the win nonetheless, right? But now you stepping up a whole different level. You going from Rene Garone to potentially Shakur Stevenson. Like, need I say more? I don't care how you feel about him personally. Like that skill gap, it's a jump. That's a couple jumps. You know what I'm saying? He taking a leap, if you will, in the right direction. Some would say, right? You going after one of the best fighters, I think, in boxing, especially at the lightweight division. And if you want to prove yourself, that's what you do. You do it against guys like that. And, you know, it's not all bad for Kid Austin. He playing with house money. If you even do good, then you know what I'm saying? You show that you belong on this stage. And, you know, I don't think people going to criticize him too heavily. But you go out there and get embarrassed how some people feel like it's going to happen. You just get, you know, took to school and outclassed, right? Then, you know, people going to see that you got a lot of work to do. But, you know, nonetheless, this is an opportunity that if you get shit, I respect it. Take it. Go out there and show that you belong in there with the champions of the division. You know what I'm saying? That's what this fight to do. And you got an opportunity to beat them. So and I don't expect you to lay down. I know you're going to come to fight. You only know one way and coming forward. So I think it'll be a good fight. It'll be an interesting test for Shakur. Something different than what he's used to, right? He ain't fought nobody that got the style of a Kid Austin, right? A little miniature, you know, all brand Sean Porter. No disrespect to him, but you know, you're not quite Sean Porter, but he's, you know, he got some of his attributes for sure. You know what I'm saying? Some similarities, but he's not quite a Sean Porter at all. So he's still young. He's inexperienced. He got about 17 fights, but again, man, it's the level of opposition that's going to kill him. It's the inexperience that comes with the level of opposition that he's been in a ring with. It's going to be something different for him. Like, I don't think Shakur going to be like anything he's been in there with. I think he's going to find that out. And I think it'll take a few rounds for him to figure that out. So I could be wrong, but we'll see, man. Like I said, I'm going to get to this interview in a second. We're gonna talk about it because they got up there and they got up there with Cigar Talk, and they was talking like this is the smoke they want, you know. So I want to see it, man. Boots punching, way more dynamic. You know it. Dads want to be famous so bad they want to put their son's life on the line. They're not in the ring taking those hits. Yeah, William, man, sassy dad. Right, Melanin. Now you're right. Some of them they absorb the spotlight a little too much. Like I do like the pops, like Abdullah Mason pops. He stay in the shadows and just, you know, put the work in and just make sure his son's shining and in the best position possible, right? Prepared as best as possible. These other guys, some of these other fathers, they do like the limelight. They like the attention. They like getting interviewed. They like being asked questions. They like that stuff a little too much to the point where it tends to overshadow the performances of the kid, and you don't want to do that. You get what I'm saying? It's a fine balance. Like I could imagine that's a difficult job to like juggle. You know, you're trying to be a dad, a manager, promoter. You get what I'm saying? All those things in one. I know it's easy to, you know, bump into a wall here or there, but still in all, man, presentation is everything. And what they selling us is not exactly what we seeing in the ring, or at least what his dad is selling. Ags Val, what it do, my guy? How you feeling? Shakur Bright Light Stevenson is levels above. Yeah, man. You know it, man. Pour out a lot of seasoning on him. Yeah, he ain't got that. Facts. That's a fact. A1 Hoop Zone, what it do, my guy? How you feeling? Cecil, what it do, fam? Was good. Yeah, he ain't got that seasoning, that experience. He ain't as polished as a Sean Porter. He definitely don't, you know, he ain't got the resume of a Sean Porter. It's very early, but I see the similarities. Like, I understand why people say that, but he's not quite that. You get what I'm saying? He's not quite that. He do a lot of jumping in. I think Shakur is very smart, man. I think he'll be able to time him jumping in. I think he'll be able to catch on to his timing and the way he attack. Like he like to fight in these little bursts. You know what I'm saying? He's in shape, but he showed in that last fight, if he get pushed, you know what I mean, gas tank could take a hit because he looked like he was fading late in that fight. He looked like he was fading. Missed in pride with a do fan. Fate was good with it. Can learn a big lesson about fighting all them gym workouts. That's flashy. It's cute. Yeah, that stuff be cute. But yeah, and with me and my bro was having this conversation. He gonna learn the hard way that shit that happened in sparring, like the way people approach sparring and fights is so much different. And I'm telling you, unless you know he gonna have everything working in his favor that night, unless he about to show me something and show us all something that he's never shown. He just so far removed from being in a position to win this fight, and it's mental. It's nothing to do with the physical side. It's mental. It's the approach. Y'all approaching this fight with a very casual way of thinking. You keep talking about power and he's so strong and 5 styles of boxing my ass. I don't want to hear that. Like, you keep talking about, you know, Corey fighting these guys and they don't have marks on their face. Their faces be clean. What the hell are you talking about? Like, you focusing on all the wrong shit. This is a mental game, and the shit you selling me is all physical. Man, I done seen this dude beat guys, several guys that punch harder than him. I done seen him beat up punchers. You know, I done seen him beat up athletic guys too. So that shit just not enough. I'm not hearing that you really gonna put together a game plan that's gonna cause problems. I hear that you think you about to bully him. I hear that's what you think. You ain't learned nothing from that sparring. You tried that shit then and got hit with a body shot and was about to shit yourself. Like, now you think you about to get in there under the lights and he just gonna let you bully him? Man, yo, you better bring somebody, tell the Scofields, make sure they bring their IQ with them. All that damn power, that shit cute, man. But you're a young boy. You keep saying he ain't got his man strength. So stop telling me about power, because he can't be that strong if he ain't get his man strength. Stop selling me that shit. Tell the Scofields, respect to them. I salute them and I support them. But bring your IQ with you. If you take this fight, bring your IQ with you. And lead them damn muscles in the gym. Lead them muscles in the gym, bro. I'm telling you. Shit is not going to get it done, man. Not against the elite level. Not that jumping in and out, banging your gloves on your hips and shit like that. If I could see that shit at home, a world-class fighter is going to see that and pick it apart. I know I'm not tripping. I'm not straddling no fences, man. It's levels. And that's what at the end of the day, that's what's going to be shown. That's what's going to be shown. This shit ain't sparring, dude. And to all these gym warriors, all these damn gym warriors, you know what they got in common? When it's time to really do it under the lights, under the highest level, they fold more times than not. All these people that's selling all that, selling death in these gym stories, when it's time to get in the ring and actually do it under the lights, you fall short. And that's what's going to happen. You're going to get your little strong ass beat up. And you're going to learn very quickly, very early that it take IQ, take talent, skills. You get what I'm saying? You got to be smart in there. You got to outthink your guy in there. You can't bully everybody. You ain't learned that against Renee. You went in there with that shit with him. And you got knocked down. I got to remind you, man, you better take your IQ with you that fight and leave them muscles in the gym. I'm telling you. Leave them muscles in the gym, Conan, because them shit's not going to work. I'm telling you, that shit going to get you beat up. Don't expect him to get tired and none of that. He's going to outthink you for 12 rounds if he don't stop you. You know what I mean? It's straight like that. That's what's going to happen. Shout out to my guy, A1. Appreciate you, bro. Thomas Hill, what it do, my guy? How you feeling, bro? That physique good for looks, right? It's like Tim Bradley, you know, all the muscles, but you ain't hitting like that. And I ain't saying he can't punch, but Big Supreme, what it do, family? How you feeling? But that, man, the muscles ain't gonna mean shit. Damon, what's good with it? Yeah, man, I like them. Look, they brave. I'm gonna just call them brave, Big Supreme. They brave, man. They brave, and I love it. Go ahead and get Shakur everything he looking for. Go and give him the toughest fight of his career. If you can do that, respect to you. If you can beat him, even more respect, ultimate respect for you. You beat Shakur Stevenson, you're gonna be looked at as one of the best fighters in the world. Can you do it? Get in there. Can y'all find a way in the ring first? You know what I'm saying? You're going to find a way not to fight? Daniel, what it do, fam? Tank versus Roach, when is it? That's March 1st, I believe. They got that for March 1st. And McQueen, the professor. What's good, bro? Shout out to Big Supreme, the family, man. We need to get a link going, man, a panel going. It's Kevin Johnson, but that Kevin Davis fight, not what I expected. Bro, I had gym stories for days. Yo, I'm telling you what they don't realize, and McQueen, man, they got Bomac in that corner, bro. He gonna be all right. You get me? They call Rolly a gym killer. We see how he performs in the ring. You get me? You get me, Damon? Like all them gym stories, that shit cool till it's time to do it under the lights, and it's 12 rounds that you got to do it. You know what I mean? Against one of the absolute best, somebody that ain't going for them bully tactics, man. Man, he can't keep us off of him. He can't keep us off of him. All right, y'all keep on. All right, keep on saying it. He gonna outbox your ass, man. I'm putting my money on my guy straight like that. I'm not about to play with y'all. I'm not about to play. You gonna come in there, you gonna get in there with that jumping in shit. You gonna get a couple oohs and ahs because you're a fighter. You gonna go for it. You're gonna be in shape, but you're gonna slow down about halfway through the fight. And that separation is going to commence. And he's going to show you that his levels. And you're going to learn that. You know what I'm saying? All that bully shit ain't going to work. I already know without seeing nothing. I already know what kind of game plan y'all got because of how y'all talking. Can't keep us off of him. Okay. All right. Till he in there picking you apart and you can't hit him clean like you want to. Levon down Gaither. What's good, family? How you feeling? Kid get to 12 rounds with Shakur. Could he get there? Shout out to Og Busy, man. Fresh Baker, what it do, man? What's good with it, family? Rob Walker, what it do, man? It's all fun and games until you get in the ring with a pro elite boxer, right? That ain't no run-of-the-mill guy. You get me? That ain't gonna keep repeatedly falling for the same mistakes over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? He gonna outthink you. Y'all not speaking. You talk 5 styles of boxing. How the hell? Don't tell me that somebody mastered the 5 styles of boxing, and then when I see him fight, I only see one. Don't tell me that. This is what I'm saying. And this is with all due respect. Stop selling the wrong shit. Stop selling that shit. You can't sell people that. Yeah, he mastered this. People don't know the 5 styles. Well, we only see one. I don't give a damn what you mastered if every time you get in the ring, you only show me one. You come forward and you jump in and you try to swarm people and overwhelm them and knock your guy out. That's what you try to do. I haven't seen much of a plan B. Don't give me that shit. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen it, bro. All things, my God, what's good with it, bro? I haven't seen it, bro. So 5 styles of boxing my ass, man. You got to get in there and really beat somebody. Use them 5 styles that night, bro. And lead the muscles in the gym. I'm telling you, lead the muscles in the gym, bro. Or better yet, bring them shits with you. But go ahead and bring them muscles with you. Bring them muscles with you. You're going to see. LaMarcus, my guy, was good with. I seen every style of Mayweather. Definitely ain't never lived right through there. You get what I'm saying? We saw several styles. Them joints just were used with purpose. Most meaningless stance switches I've ever seen. Yeah, I'm about to get to that too. Now, we seen the switching because we did. And look, I see something that's something he works on a lot. He works on it, often. He drills that even, the switches, because I've been seeing so many of his videos because I support him. I watch him. See the Instagram videos. I see you switching, but you have to do it with intent and purpose. It has to be for a reason. You can't just don't just do shit just to do it. And if it's not putting you in a better situation or putting you in a situation where you having more success, then why do it? You showing off nothing pretty much. So weird flex, man. We get it. You can switch your foot. You can put your one foot in front of the other, and switch it. We get that. But can you use that? Can you use it to put you in a better situation, to get you these knockouts that your dad always talking about? You know what I'm saying? I want to see you cutting off people breathing and all this stuff. I be listening to your dad a lot, bro. I hear all that little stuff he be saying. I just don't be seeing it when y'all fight. I don't see that stuff. I don't see that. He said, what Tank gonna do when we punching him in his throat? What he gonna do when we punching him in his throat? And when he can't breathe, when we stopping you from breathing. See, we know the pressure points. The pressure points. We know the pressure points, y'all. The pressure points. What you gonna do when we start hitting you in the pressure points? And bros, what it do, fam? Get cashed out. Lil Bus Scofield, y'all crazy. Tay, what's good with it? Scofield getting whooped. I think he gonna get schooled, bro. He gonna get schooled. Yeah, the frontal cortex. Yo, dude, you don't know, Gertz, yo, you don't even know. Yo, what you know about that frontal cortex, bro? Why you aiming at the damn throat? Yeah, cause he know how to stop you from breathing. He know how to stop these guys. See, these guys ain't never had nobody break their jaws. They ain't never had nobody break their jaw. That's how it be. Like, Rob, what it do? Wait, you ain't never had nobody break their. What you gonna do when somebody bust your nose? When somebody break your nose and they break your jaw? Like, damn, bro, you violent, bro. And then you get in there and whoop, boop, you get put down. And you out here missing stools, getting screamed on, looking tired. Oh man, yo. Man, yo, where's all this, bro? Prefrontal lobe. He like, what you gonna do when we punch you in the throat and you can't breathe and we stop your breathing? See, you ain't never had nobody stop your breathing. You see, we know how we mastered the 5 styles. Oh shit, oh man. Master of the 5 styles is crazy, bro. Oh man, bro, AK missed his stool that fight. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you. He said Shakur don't punch like Renee. Shakur don't got no power, so he don't punch like Renee. Shakur ain't got no power, so he can't punch like Renee. So like what? What are you talking about? What you talking about, fam? Kate calls you, what it do? Kate also fixes his gloves. Shakur went on 1-2. I'm telling you. Now, I've been saying this for a while, Tate. I wonder if somebody's gonna pick up on that little, like that little, I don't know what to call it, twitch. Like, I don't know, that little thing that he do, right? Where he like bang his hips with the gloves or whatever. He's fixing his glove. I don't know what that is, but I'm telling you, I've been watching for a while. I've been seeing him do that every fight. I mean, I think he done it a little less in one of his recent fights, but he still do it. It's like consistently. So I just wonder, will somebody ever take advantage of that? Because look, that young kid is talented. He worked hard as hell. I got more faith in him than a lot of people and I'm talking about in terms of just being a really good fighter, because he works very hard. And if he studied the game, then he should be okay. But again, then you got somebody that's overselling And the question is going to be every single fight. Can you deliver? Can you live up to the expectations of what your father is putting out on you? You get what I'm saying? He's saying you the greatest boxer of all time. And I understand that you got to put that shit into, you know, speaking into existence, and you got to think that way. I understand it. So I'm not knocking it. I make jokes, but I just be joking. But at the end of the day, it's a fine line there. You want to make for sure that you're not overselling and under delivering. Like you don't want that situation, because then now you don't want it to be that, he's just an athletic kid that's strong. You get what I'm saying? You don't want that can switch, but don't know why he's doing it. Like I'm telling you, the book is going to be out there. That Renee Garone fight opened some eyes up, bro. You never had nobody break your jaw. You never had nobody break your jaw. You never had nobody break your nose in the ring. What you gonna do when you swallowing your own blood in the ring? What you gonna do when you choking on your own? He's like, he hitting too hard for these kids. He hitting too hard for these guys. I had to tell him, just work on defense. Don't even hit them no more. That shit be sounding like, damn, you be like, shit. Who this dude? Man, you know he about to knock some shit out. He get in the ring, 6'8" packed up, looking like a little miniature action figure. 7 rounds into the fight, he getting dropped and missing stools and shit. Oh man. Shout out to the young lad though, man. I'm just busting his balls, man. Cash Sports, what's good, fam? How you feeling, box historian? My guy. His father has too much faith in him. Yeah, I don't understand it. You be strong if you can use it. You can't use it. Yeah, it's pointless. Yeah. What you gonna do when they get a smaller stool? Right. It's gas tank. Yeah, I think it got tested. I think the muscles. That's why I say leave the muscles in the gym. You better leave them shit somewhere. Leave them in the locker room, the gym. I don't care where you leave them. Just don't bring them with you. Leave them damn muscles somewhere else. I'm trying to tell you. Trying to help you out. You know what I'm saying? I seen you look. I know you like how it look when you take your shirt off. You know what I'm saying? I know you like that, you know, you could flex on them. But you can't be in there being tired, man. The muscles, seen what the muscles did to Anthony Yarde in the Kovalev fight, man. All the muscles, man, muscular guy. You know what I mean? All them weights, you better stop eating them weights. Telling you, stop eating them weights, bro. Stop eating them weights. What you going to do? You're going to see they never had nobody break their jaw. They never had nobody break their jaw. That's how you be. Kid dad studied them chakra points. Tank better watch out. I'm telling you, Tank, you better watch it. Tank Core, big homie Core, better watch out. Crush, the legend, my guy. What's good, Crush? How you feeling, bro? What's good with it? Oh, man, I ain't even set the goals. Why y'all ain't even tell me, man? We got to set the goals. We got to set the goals. How we going to get somewhere we don't set the goals, y'all? Y'all ain't even tell me. Got to set the goals. How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling, though, man? I just had to joke a little bit, but all things real, though. This card is something that needs boxing could use, yo. I think this would be a step in the right direction, bro. You know what I'm saying? Give us some unexpected fights, some really good outcomes. You know what I'm saying? What the hell, man? My bad, y'all. Damn. Said Kid Austin equals Rolly Floyd Scofield equals Coach Bullet. Man. Gotta put some fun in it. Yeah, you gotta have a little bit of fun with it, bro. And respect to the Scofields, man, because I rock with them. Like I said, I just appreciate their willingness to go for it in there, right? To actually go for somebody that could be dangerous is a Shakur Stevenson. Say what you want. That's a very risky fight this early in your career, but it ain't the end of the world if you were to lose, right? Because you're going in there against the absolute best, and you young as hell. You could always bounce back. You could always go back to the drawing board, right? And make some corrections and get better, right? And you've heard it from his father. His father said, man, even if we lose, like, you know, it's the opportunity. Like, they feel like it's a win-win regardless. You get what I'm saying? They get the experience alone. So I listen a lot, like, and I be hearing what his father be saying. I think that's he be, you know, I think that's what he want. He want the opportunity, the financial gain. Get what I'm saying? It's worth the risk for him, and that's why I could have a lot of respect for him. The fact that well, at least they're saying they willing to risk it. So, like I said, I'm about to pull up this interview in just a second, y'all. Tell TT Scofield we don't believe you need more people. Say everybody rolling a bullet. Damn. Kid died never got his ear punched in. Yeah, kid died like, yeah, you never got his earlobe. You never had Tank never had nobody punch him in his earlobe before. He never had nobody punch his collarbone and break his collarbone in the ring. You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do when kid break his jaw? That should be funny. I'd be like, damn, he hitting hard, ain't he? Ain't he, Pops? Pops like, yeah, man, he could punch a wall down. Like, shit. Damn, Pops, slow it down. I gotta chill. I gotta chill. See, Tank never had nobody punch him in their jaw. Never had nobody break their jaw. He never had his earlobe busted. He don't know how to fight with a busted eardrum. Oh man. What's Shakur gonna do when we crack him? What's Shakur gonna do? What's Shakur gonna do when we crack him? ETB, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling, man? Good to see my guy in the building. Yeah, man. Yeah, I gotta have a little bit of fun. Motown was good, man. But busted ear. Yeah, you never had to fight with a busted eardrum. What they gonna do? What y'all gonna do? Shakur not ready for Kid. Kid is gonna break him. He gonna break him easy. Shit, I'll be like, damn, you sure? Burp, 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 burp. Oh, man, that shit is hilarious, bro. Man, let me keep getting to it though. Let me get back to it though, man. Let me pull this up. We might as well, man. I might as well go ahead and pull this joint up. Might as well, man. Might as well. Shout out to Cigar Talk, my guy Najee, man. Always for the good work. Najee, an instigator too, man. That shit is hilarious. What's Shakur gonna do when he get punched in the side? And right, he never had no. Yeah, what? What he gonna do when Kid break his ribs? What he gonna do when Kid break his ribs? See, he don't got no body. He can't take it to the body. It's crazy because they do all of that, and it's like out of the sparring session, he the one that ended up getting hurt is the craziest shit. That's hilarious, bro. I swear. Oh man, David, shout out to my guy. You know we gotta have fun. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all hook off on the like button and all that good stuff, man. I got what you boy. Shout out to my guy Cigar Talk, man. Najee from Cigar Talk. Son of God was good, bro. How you feeling? I gotta get Papa up there. Hold on. We gotta make sure we get them right when they first get up there. Oh, I know, kid. That is funny. So yeah, I'm just having fun with it. Like it's never personal with me. I'm gonna have fun with it, but I'll be serious at the same time. I always bring it back to boxing. But he give you way too much content not to have fun. And y'all don't believe me? Wait. Watch the first thing he say is a pause. I don't do the pause stuff because it's a pause-free community over here. I'm kind of old. I don't really do pause. But he came right on with a pause-worthy.
All right. Let me bring up my guest, man. Without further ado, we got Floyd Scofield, senior and junior. Or I should say junior and senior because junior fight. We got Floyd Scofield, junior and senior on the panel.
Okay, there we go. That was a good one, brother. That was a good one. Man. Lush over here.
Oh, I gotta
Nah, did y'all catch it? I'm cutting up today, y'all. Did y'all catch
from these guys?
Listen to what his pops said.
His pops. And then Shakur crashed the party and started coming in talking hot. You know what I'm saying? He said he wanted to fight. Kid and Pop said, we want to fight too. And We got to keep the buzz going. This is a fight that we want to see. I just spoke to all of y'all in the chat. We all in agreement that this is the fight that we want to see.
He said he made him blush.
So without further ado,
damn, from the rip, bro,
let me bring up my guest, man, because we want to get to the bottom of what's going on.
I'm not trying to be funny, but I am. But I'm serious at the same time. I would have never said that. Making you blush is crazy. Yo.
And the goal of this, man, is we trying to make the best fights possible. That's what we do here on Cigar Talk. You know what I'm saying? We support the young guns. So without further ado, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Right on with the pause.
And hit that goddamn like button, man. It's 1,000 people in here and 300 likes. I don't like how y'all doing me, nigga. I'm bringing great content.
If y'all don't hit the like button for your boy, make sure y'all do if y'all haven't.
All right, let me bring up my guest, man. Without further ado, we got Floyd Scofield, senior and junior. Or I should say junior and senior, because junior the fighter. We got Floyd Scofield, junior and senior on the panel.
Okay, there we go. That was a good one, brother. That was a good one. Blush over here.
Oh, I gotta make my guest feel
making me blush over
man,
here.
How y'all doing?
We doing good. How you doing?
I'm all right, yeah.
Listen, man, my guest, they was over here like, man, he on the boxing voice. Tell him get in here now. I was like, yo, don't worry, he coming, man. So I appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So, man, we got a couple things to get to tonight. The boxing community did buzzing today. Kid, y'all been going back and forth with Shakur on Twitter today. Like, it's one of those things. I saw some reports. You know, first we saw the report saying that Eddie Hearn said, yo, we sent the offer. And then there was a bunch of other reports saying that an offer was signed, that the fight's done. Is that true? Can y'all confirm or deny whether or not this fight is actually signed, sealed, and delivered?
I can say, yeah, it's about signed. It's about signed.
So hold on. What's about signed? Don't do that.
Gotta stop it. We just gonna follow along. About sign. I think when you ask if something signed, it's more like yes or no if you're gonna be direct. But if you say about sign, you leaving room for speculation. That's all.
Because we can't make the announcement. We can't make the announcement per Golden Boy in the zone. You know, the zone and the Prince got to make the announcements. We can't make any announcement, but I can tell you it's about sign. That's all I can say. It's about sign.
You know what? I'm a little hesitant when y'all say that, because we just saw something like this recently where a fight that we all as a community wanted to see was Boots versus Brian Norman Jr., right? And his pops and everybody was saying, we was thinking it was going to get done, and then it didn't get done. So that's why I'm like, as far as y'all and where the process is, you saying you feel comfortable like this fight is going to happen to y'all?
Our part is signed. Is it done? That's what I'm saying. We
can't speak about the rest.
All I can say is the fight, when they make the announcement, they make the announcement. But it's going down.
Yo, y'all hear that, chat?
We can say they agreed. They gave us our percentage of the money. We agreed to it. So now it's on them.
Okay, so it's on Shakur. We got to get on Shakur ass too.
Shakur already took his. He agreed. That's what I'm saying. Everything is
okay. All right. So let me ask you this. Let me ask y'all this, because one of the things, and I put out a tweet yesterday that kind of went up. You know, I saw Oscar De La Hoya. He do his Clapback Thursdays. You know, Oscar get on his clapback shit. He said, yo, and he said he feel like the fighters be the one fucking up the sport, because in my era, when we see a fight, whether people want it or not, we used to call for it and make them. Was that something that y'all feel like y'all had to do? Did y'all have to tell Oscar, like, you know, listen, we need this fight, Oscar? What was that like? Talk about whatever happened with y'all and Oscar.
No, boxers are commissioners. I mean, boxers are contractors. They work for themselves.
Yeah, he is, right?
When you work for yourself, and a promoter get a percentage out of working for you, you're the boss. So we don't experience things like that. It ain't like we just said, Oscar, we want that fight. All right, cool. They work for you as the boxer. You don't work for them. Some people might have it backwards. When we signed with Oscar, we was already throwing our own shows. So when we talk about a fight, it's a different relationship. It ain't like a kid that came out of the amateurs and begged for a shot and got signed.
Lisa, how you feeling today?
We was doing our own fights, our own promotion company. So it's a difference. We brought in our promoter with us over there. So we don't have to deal with none of that. We just say, yo, this is what we want. He go in that office with Oscar and them. They work whatever they got to work out.
Did y'all feel like, was there regardless of, because I understand, like you saying, the dynamic is, we're able to discuss and tell them what we want and they get it done. Did y'all feel like they were in support of it, regardless of them letting you do it? Do you feel like they were in support of this fight?
I think the fans was in support of this fight. That's what made it big. Everybody want to see, because they know Floyd going to keep pressing. They know Shakur is the master of defense. They want to see if Shakur going to be able to stay away from Floyd for 12 rounds. So this is an exciting fight, and if Shakur didn't have nobody else. Once Zepeda is out of there, he ain't going to fight Mason. He ain't going to fight Keyshawn. The only one there for him to fight at 135 would be, that's a legitimate opponent, is Kid at number 2.
So, Kid, let me ask you this, Kid. Obviously, you've thought about this fight. You've played it out in your mind. You've sparred Shakur before. We talked about that in our last interview. Can you just tell me, how do you see this fight playing out?
By the way, they gonna get exposed again about that sparring story. And I can't really say they, but I say they because if your father is the one vouching for these spectacular sparring stories and y'all keep getting like pressed and it's not looking good, like y'all keep getting exposed. Y'all say the sparring went one way, then somebody get up here and tell you that it went another way, and you don't have no answer.
Like, when you just visualizing it, what do you see?
2 cents. Me neither, bro.
And see.
Me neither.
I ain't gonna leave you hanging like that, bro. So basically, of course, I know I'm gonna win. I don't want to speak too much crap on him because the fight is somewhat made. So, wait till February. I'm confident in myself. I work hard. I'm fighting, for my son and for my dad. So we'll see. I got stuff to fight for.
Yo, Kid, if this fight really get made, Shakur, one of them guys that like to talk a lot of shit. He gonna come in the press conference talking crazy. Are you gonna match the energy? Like, talk about that part, like the press conference part. Is you ready for all of that?
See, that's the thing. I don't get into all that because that's just not me personally. I do my talking in the ring. There's no purpose for me to be talking like until we get in the ring. So it all depends. If I sense that it's like just for like, the build up and whatnot, I'll probably mess around a little bit and whatnot. But if it starts to get to that, he tripping, we'll see. Because
what about
you? Like I always tell my dad, I ain't no hoe. So
yeah.
I'm young, but I'm a man at the end of the day. So all I demand is my respect. And you're going to get respected. But if you feel like we need to build the fight up, cool. I'll feed into it a little bit. But
what about you, Pops? I know how you be getting down, Pops. You the press conference got to be explosive with this one, Pop.
You already know. They already know that's coming. The whole package came. That's why they said this is an amazing fight. Pop can't shut his goddamn mouth. This is going to be amazing. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
So now, again and I don't know, you say you probably can't reveal this, but I know people are assuming the fight will be on the 22nd on the Saudi Arabia card. A bunch of things out there. Does fighting in Saudi Arabia change anything for y'all? Like, do you have a preference, or does that change anything? That's a question for both.
We don't know. We never been there yet. This is gonna be the first time. We'll let y'all know when we come back.
Yeah. What about you, Kid? What you thinking about Saudi? Is that like preferable, or you like, man, I'd rather fight at home?
I don't care. I'm just ready to fight. Like. That's at the end of the day, whether we in space, it's just me and Shakur in that ring. So,
well, I said to the chat before y'all came that I'm extremely happy that Shakur, again, and I can't get too ahead of myself until we get the announcement, but giving y'all an opportunity as them young hungry lions. I feel like that's something that we don't see in the sport as much as we should, where the guys that's the champions and the top dogs giving the young hungry lions a chance to get that. So with that said, people were talking and they said because he's the guy, he's the champion 3 divisions, he got more experience than you, Kid. So they're like, yo, well, the experience is going to play such a big factor. What you got to say about that? Like the experience part from him to you?
I just feel like, there was fighters back in the day who had lots of experience but got beat, I feel like at the end of the day, this is boxing. I'm not banking on one shot. So I feel like I got experience. He got experience. He might feel like he has a lot more experience, and maybe he do because, he went to the Olympics. That's something I never got to do. He got to see different styles of fighting, but that has nothing to do with the fight.
Crack his ass.
Yeah, it's different in there.
What the hell all that amateur experience got to do?
My problem is, like, I've seen a number of different fights so far that went the distance. I've seen you crack people. I've seen them take your shots. Y'all not banking on one shot, but y'all banking on being able to basically overpower him or crack him, because that's all y'all talking about. When we crack him with a shot, what if you don't crack him? Can you outbox him? Because I don't think so. So again, he said it himself, man. If your plan is your only chance to beat me is knocking me out, then you already lost. And that's all y'all keep talking about. Y'all got a very casual approach to an elite fighter. That's all I'm saying. I don't give a damn what nobody talking about. You got a casual approach. You keep talking about power and knockouts. And I'm not saying no crazy ass power when you in the ring. You don't look like every time you touch somebody, they looking like, oh, what is that? I've never been hit like that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you overwhelm people and being able to knock out some of these lower level guys with, you know, natural brute strength and athleticism. But you talking about a whole different ball game with him, man. And again, you better bring that IQ with you, because I ain't hear you saying nothing about that. And Kello was good, bro.
It's gonna be good.
All right, so go ahead, kid. My bad. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, everybody just gotta wait till February and see. Like, it's gonna be a good fight. Yeah, it's a good fight.
I'm not asking y'all to give away the game plan, but obviously, I would think y'all gonna have to try to rough him up. Y'all gonna have to try to. You don't want to box because he the master boxer. It's like you don't want to box.
Gotta get Floyd.
Oh yeah, you think Floyd box better than Shakur?
I know Floyd box better than Shakur. He got Shakur ready. You gotta remember, he got Shakur ready for Shakur professional fights. He was Shakur's sparring partner.
And he asked me to come back.
And he asked him to come back and be ready for his other fight. So this ain't somebody that, no, he boxed. It's a great fight, but I watched it. It's gonna be a good fight.
Well, let me show you how to be capping on Twitter. You don't bring somebody. No, I'm just saying you don't bring somebody back to your camp if they a bum. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
bringing somebody.
Man,
back
let him talk, man. See, that's the part. Hold on, real quick. That's the part that turned me off. The fans are never gonna appreciate him the way that you want him to if you don't allow this man to be a man. Let him talk. He don't talk crazy. You should know this by now. He's not gonna say nothing too crazy. Let the man talk. Let the man talk. But the only capping that been going on is from y'all side with all these damn sparring stories. Corey got up there the last time and pressed y'all. Y'all energy was different. So I don't be trying to hear nothing no more. I seen what I need to see.
Nah, I didn't say y'all sucking. When I say that, just because
there's
been plenty of fights that the guy that boxes better, that don't equal that you win the fight, right? Like we've seen pressure burst pipes, or guys that put pressure on, and you may not have more skills than the other person, but you can still win the fight. I see that plenty of times. So that's what I was saying, more in terms of just boxing, not in terms of winning, but just boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, right. I mean, the only way a boxer, you talk about a pure boxer in a 4 zone, is going to outbox somebody like that. You see, he's in the outbox. I'm not going to get him too much.
Don't get
His style is an outboxer. So that's the style. That's what he's supposed to do. But there's a counter style to the outboxer, which I won't tell you about. Just like there's a counter defense style outboxer, and there's positions to be at to land your hard punches on the person that's utilizing that style. So that's where I go with that. He was designed to
sound good, bro.
Shakur was his idol since Shakur was taking photos with him in the amateurs. So it's like they didn't know each other.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Shakur.
So he fighting it. So this man fighting his idol is crazy. Y'all sitting up there with all that smiling. Shakur be about business inside that ring. That boy about winning. Y'all think this shit a game. Y'all, they don't let these sparring stories go to their head, man. I'm telling you, that shit different in there. I done seen it time and time again. And make people look crazy in there. And you just talking because you got power. That you think that's gonna be the end all be all. When that man at the top of his game, man, that shit is gonna get ugly for you. I'm telling you, and I expect him to be exactly that.
He friends the people that's real good.
Yeah, Kello, me too, bro.
Like he was
Shakur trying to be your friend so that
Mason was
the
your
idol
brother.
Is crazy though.
And you know, and then there's Keyshawn. So he gathered around his tribe. He was the one that walked away from the tribe and said, "Yo, we fighting for legacy." Yeah, because then you wouldn't be able to fight him being cool. So it became more like, yo, we going for legacy, and that's why. But this is good. Shakur stepped up, and that's an amazing thing that he stepped up like a throwback fighter where they fight number 1 and number 2, not number 12, number 13.
I forgot about it. Yeah, me and Shakur, we was cool one. He was like the big brother.
Yeah.
But he got mad at me when I said I wanted to fight him when I got professional. And
it's all good. We passed that. Now we here at the fight.
Yeah.
So
all right. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to this fight, man. I feel like this is definitely gonna be one of those ones. Talk about the training, right? Because obviously I see, Pops, you train him, lead trainer, but I see Ronnie Shields in the corner, right? Like I'm watching the last fight, Ronnie's giving instructions, you giving instructions. How does it work because this is your biggest fight, this is your big moment. Let's keep it a stack, nigga. Like this is, if you beat Shakur, the Kid Austin is the guy. So I'm saying is, in terms of training, does anything change? Or is it like, does Ronnie become the guy that's doing everything and Pops, you kind of letting him do it? Tell me the balance just on the training aspect between you and Ronnie Shields.
The way the balance always been on me. Ronnie don't train with us. Ronnie just in the corner to assist me as an advisor if I have to ask a question, to help me through the fight as a coach in the corner. But the training's still the same. Nobody.
I told y'all for the people that was asking and speculating if Ronnie Shields train him, he just told you right there. And I said it before, you don't even got to listen to them if you want to know if Ronnie Shields train him. Just look at how Kid Austin fight. I'm not saying he fights bad, but I think Ronnie Shields got a certain look. His fighters got a certain look, and Kid Austin don't have that look. Respectfully, I think he would be a lot more technically and fundamentally sound. I think Ronnie Shields would slow him down some if he was a Ronnie Shields fighter. Like, I don't see those little tweaks and nuances. I just don't see a Ronnie Shields fighter stand behind the jab, like technically and fundamentally sound. I don't see that. He's a brawler. He just want to get in there and fight. And I don't think I don't see the Ronnie Shields stamp on him. Nothing. Nothing at all. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Can't mess with us.
He kick your ass.
He would be sparring champions, getting them ready for their fights. So I know as a coach, I am 100% ready for this task that's ahead of me.
My bad. I wasn't trying to down you, Senior, with that. I don't want you to make it seem like I'll try to come at you. That's not what I meant. But I'm just saying, because I seen Ronnie in there, I was wondering if anything was going to be different.
Yeah, I get them all.
No, usually different. When I have other coaches in there, it's like Kenny Porter, Adrian Broner. Those people was in there. Ronnie help us sometimes, but Ronnie be in his own thing. Ronnie got a lot of fighters.
Yeah, he do.
So Ronnie is very busy. It ain't like you could get Ronnie to just come stay in your camp for 6 to 8 weeks when he got like 10 fighters and a couple of champions.
Right.
So,
Right, Kello.
So tell me, can y'all talk about the last fight? Obviously, I had you. I think it was 2 days before you had the fight with Renee. I had a couple guests on here. Some people was criticizing you for that fight. Some people said they thought it was a good fight. Some people said, well, if he have a fight like that with Renee, how you gonna beat Shakur? What do y'all say to that?
I say the stats say Floyd got hit in 12 rounds 70 times. So that's 5 punches a fight, 5 punches a round. I'm saying that he dominated on every card against this experienced fighter in his prime who was known to knock out and was fighting flagrantly behind the head. And we trained for 10 rounds and they changed it on us at the last minute. They say, oh, y'all going 2 more rounds that y'all didn't train for. So things was against us, but we still dominated.
And that right there, real quick, I'm just calling it off what I'm hearing. So you telling me, and I respect to y'all, they changed it to the last minute from 10 rounds to 12 rounds, something you didn't train for. So you telling me you only train for the number of rounds for the fight that you got? So you telling me if you got an 8-rounder, you're going to train for 8 rounds. If you got a 10-rounder, you're going to train for a 10-round fight? You already lost. You already lost. And then all that talking about how hard you work shit, it didn't do you no good because you was tired in that fight. Shakur go 12 rounds in his sleep. And y'all talking about y'all didn't train for it. Did you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? All that inexperience, man, y'all about to get cooked. Y'all getting cooked, man. I'm sticking to what I'm on, man. He gonna have to show me, bro. I respect him. I think he can make the fight interesting for sure because he's athletic and he has talent. He has talent, but he's not more skillful. He's not smarter. Don't have enough experience to me. Wet behind the ears. They got a casual approach. They keep talking about power. When we know how the mental and physical split between boxing. every fighter will tell you is mostly mental, right? 80, 90% mental, whatever percent you want to put on it. But this dude keep talking about power. And I'm not seeing that shit when you fight. You know what I'm saying? I see a strong kid. I see you could punch hard, but you're not clearing that. You're not getting those type of knockouts.
I want to ask you. I want to give you some homework. Go back. I think they got the full fight on YouTube. If you don't got his own. Go back, watch it. Come on, man.
You lost already, bro. Like that's very telling. I don't know if that's an excuse or what. Like you telling me, I get it, but you telling me you only trained for the amount of rounds that you had, and you talking about beating this guy because y'all could punch hard. It's the same shit De Los Santos was saying. He punched hard, and Nakatila punched hard too. They both got they asses beat up. I just don't. I don't get it, man. I don't understand it with this guy, man. Power just it didn't look crazy, and then the gas tank looked like it took a hit too, man. You was the only.
Everybody based it off of 2 bad rounds.
Because you turned your back.
And because I turned my back.
You turned your back because he was sitting behind the head.
But if you take
you can't turn your back in a boxing ring because somebody's hitting behind the head, bro. The ref, you get on the ref about that. That was a bad look. It was getting rough in there. You kept saying you turning because he was hitting behind the head. You was trying to call your own timeouts. You lucky he ain't clip you when you did that. You can't just turn around in the middle of a fight. Again, inexperience, man. Inexperience. Maybe that's part of your frontal cortex lobe not developing or whatever it is that shit he be saying. BN Boxing News, what's good with it, bro? Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. 2 cents. He be tripping.
And somebody pulled the seat from under you.
Yeah.
In the stool. That's the only 2 things they basing it on. The commentator, kid is hurt. And you was not.
Why would somebody pull the stool from up under him, bro? That shit sounds stupid. I didn't see that. It looked like you missed that.
So what I would say when I'm breaking down the fight, because I watched it twice. The first time I was on a date when it happened, so I was like on my phone, like you know what I'm saying? But the second time I really watched it, the only critiques that I had was I feel like you ain't go to the body enough. That was one. I feel like you actually could have stopped this kid. If you would have went to the body, I think you would have stopped this kid. One, we all know Mexicans mostly got the hard heads anyway. So I was like, I feel like if you would have went to the body early, you would have stopped him. So that was my one critique. And then the second one, it was, I forget what round, maybe round 4 or 5, when you got dragged into the fight when you was already outboxing him. And that was my thing where I was like, I don't know why you did that other than you like to fight, right? That's what
we was just watching that yesterday. My dad, that same thing you told me, that's the same thing my dad told me. But like when I was cracking him and whatnot, and I'm hitting him with my best shots, I'm seeing that he wanted to make it into a fight. So now at this point, you could box, you could, look good, but like you got to gain your respect at the end of the day because you can see this fighter's not backing down. So that's why I started exchanging because I'm like, all right, now I got to get his respect. And I feel like I got it for a couple rounds because he wasn't pressing like that for a couple rounds until like the 8th round after that. So
hold on. So tell me, what was the moment you felt?
And key words. That's how I knew I was right. Yeah, he started pressing, and from that 8th round on, you looked tired. You didn't look good. You looked like you was hurt. You was tired. Don't give me all this. He was just hitting behind the head mostly. Nah, that knockdown where he knocked you down wasn't behind the head. He was landing clean shots too. That dude was working. He was on your ass. Yeah, y'all didn't have much of a plan B. Y'all only know one way. It's to fight. It's to go in there and fight. You don't box and be pretty. You just get in there and fight. You know what I'm saying? And that shit ain't gonna work, man. That jumping in and out shit ain't gonna work, bro. You need to fight Farmer next. That's interesting. Yeah, he was definitely hurt. Why would somebody pull a stool up under you? Was foolish. That's silly.
Because it felt like a drastic shift. And I remember watching it. I don't think I saw nothing at the moment that made me feel like, you got clipped right here, or there was something that happened specifically that made you fight. But there was one part where I just seen the fight in your eyes. You just switched on from
boxing. Bored.
Why? Tell me why.
Got bored. He got bored in it. He was daydreaming most of the time. That's why I was yelling at him. Like, yo, go. He like this guy easy. And so like, this is it. He like the guy gonna stay there and the guy is easy. So to him, he got.
See, this is my thing, man. If he was easy, why you didn't make the fight look easy though? So that's where we at. His interpretation of what was easy definitely didn't look like easy. That looked like the toughest fight of your career. Where at was it easy for you? Maybe early. I think very, very early, maybe in the first 3 rounds or so. But after that, man, dudes started coming on, man. And he definitely wore you down and knocked you down, and then you look tired and you slowed down the stretch. That did not look like an easy fight. So that's what I'm saying. I can't tell him what it was to him. Maybe he felt like, yo, this dude easy, but damn, that you didn't make it look easy, dude. That's not an easy fight. That's why I say y'all fighters just be fighters at the end of the day. I just be talking, man, because it ain't no way in hell you did not make that fight look easy. I seen you have easier performances than that, and that wasn't one of them, bro. You get what I'm saying? Maybe he thought that because you maybe in his mind, and Kello, he like, man, he easy. He's standing right in front of me. He should be easy, but he wasn't going nowhere. And he wore you down. So he wore you down the stretch, bro. He was on your ass, man. He was on your ass. That fight did not look easy for you. Marquis was good, family. He won't let him, yo. He won't let him, LaMarcus.
Bored. That's why I've been yelling, yo, for these big
How
fights.
the hell is you getting bored in a fight?
Because he's getting bored in there with
competitive. Why are you bored?
And when
My bad, y'all. I hate to keep stopping it, but how are you bored in a fight that's competitive? It wasn't like you was just washing him to the point where you was like, all right, it's getting boring. And like, what? It wasn't that. That's why I don't get it. That's not a good man. Y'all IQ, y'all mental approach gonna get y'all beat. Inexperience and then overselling.
They get too lax.
Overselling
and like Ashton, he got his ass knocked out because they get too relaxed in there. And so
he was beating up body before that happened.
So that's what happened. He wanted to give excitement. He said he
hard.
didn't want the round to be like Shakur round. He didn't want it to be boring. So he
like I said, I always want to get the fans, you know, a little sprinkle. I was like I said, if you go back watch it, I was out boxing easy. I think I threw like 780 punches, some in the fight. So my punch count was up there. So I was like, I just had to, you know, get the fans, mix it up a little bit, and you know, just gain my respect from this guy because, you know, I knew he wasn't gonna back down. And the reason I didn't go to the body as much, I explained it to my dad, is because he was like real here. And he just wanted to time that left hook. So I was like, is it worth it for me to go down to the body?
And then he come up the hook. So it's all boxing IQ. So people could judge any way they want. But if they turn off the commentators and really look, and if they knew who Henry Armstrong was, they would understand the style that was being used and how it shut this Swarmer down to dominate him on all the cards.
Oh my God, you wasn't dominating him, bro. Y'all wasn't dominating him. He was on your ass. He was on your ass. He dropped you. Y'all wasn't dominating him. You wasn't hurting him like you thought you was neither. Damn, the dude went the distance. What fight was they watching? If you was screaming on him most of the fight, that clearly is not a sign that you're dominating a fight. What the hell is he talking about? We seen it. Senior, respect, but we seen it. What are you talking about? You're not. How was you dominating a fight? What fight? What fight? You screaming on him the whole time. How is he dominating a fight where you say he was daydreaming? You basically saying you're not paying attention. He got bored. He wasn't dominating. Dominating. If dominating is what you did against Garone, man, man. What is it like when you losing? Then what's a bad performance? If that's dominant, what I would hate to know what a bad performance look like to them. Goodness, bro. Nah, it wasn't the worst performance. You figured it out. Salute to y'all. But damn, it wasn't easy, bro. That shit wasn't easy. That wasn't easy at all. You wasn't dominating that fight. Shout out to Marquis. Appreciate you putting some color in the chat for the 5-piece, my guy.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
He bored mid-fight where that's competitive. That's competitive. You know, you wasn't bored. You got tired and he was on your ass. And y'all didn't have much of a plan B. Rene Garone just wasn't good enough to stop your plan A. Because if he just neutralized it to a degree because you slowed down. He got you tired. He weathered the storms. But he didn't really force you to a plan B. And y'all look like y'all didn't have one, respectfully. For somebody to know the 5 styles of boxing and only show one style is wild. It's wild.
I understand that because they got to get back into real boxing.
But you're right, though.
Pardon me, y'all. Y'all smash that like button for your boy, man. Appreciate my guy. Yeah, man. I don't know how the hell you dominate a fight. You bored in a fight that's competitive that you could arguably be losing. You could argue, you know what I mean? He was on your ass. Like he still had a chance to win this fight, bro. He had an opportunity. He could have beat you. He knocked you down and it didn't look good for you, bro. It didn't. Let me pull this back up. Pardon me, y'all. It did not look good. So again, man, it's just small critiques, man. Like I said, it wasn't the worst performance. Like figuring it out is all that mattered, man. You figured it out. You found a way to get the job done and win. But you can't be getting bored in a fight that's competitive or a guy testing you. You got tired in that fight. Bored my ass. Where was this 5 styles of boxing? You could have at least used one more style in there. You use one style. You got one style to me. You come forward. He's a come forward fighter.
Get too relaxed in there. And so
he was beating up body before that happened.
So that's what happened. He wanted to give excitement. He said he didn't want the round to be like Shakur round. He didn't want it to be boring. So he
and like I said, I always want to get the fans, you know, a little sprinkle. I was like I said, if you go back watch it, I was out boxing easy. I think I threw like 780 punches, some in the fight. So my punch count was up there. So I was like, I just had to, you know, get a fans, mix it up a little bit, and you know, just gain my respect from this guy because you know I knew he wasn't gonna go back down. And the reason I didn't go to the fight as much, I explained to my dad, is because he was like real weird, bro. And he just wanted to tell me that hook. So I was like, is it worth it for me to go down to the body?
And then he come up with the hook. So it's all boxing IQ. So people could judge any way they want, but if they turn off the commentators and really look, and if they knew who Henry Armstrong was, they would understand the style that was being used and how it shut this Swarmer down to dominate him on all the cards. But people don't understand that because they gotta get back into real boxing.
But you're right though, more body and you know.
Yeah. One card was 116, 111. The other two was 118, 109. So he had some wide scorecards though. And again, he won this fight. It wasn't no debating it, but he had some real rough moments, and this just didn't look like an easy fight. It was easy early, but it turned into a totally different fight midway through, especially late. It turned into a much different fight.
And I just let you know that because, you know, I critique fighters and I just want you to know what I seen, right? Like, that's how I looked at it. And I didn't think it was a bad fight. I don't think you was in danger of losing. You got hurt that one part of it, but I didn't feel like
you never got hurt. That was the commentator.
It looked like you hurt. It looked like you was
hurt. Wait.
When you stumbled over the guy's leg, when you shook your head, he clunked you and y'all go over his leg.
You talking about when we started banging after that?
Yeah, but no, it wasn't at the original when you started banging at first. No, I think it might have been round 8 or something like that.
Was it,
he shook his head like right? No, and then the guy
it looked a little like not hurt. All right, maybe not hurt, but let's say stunned or something like not hurt, like you was about to go.
No, he was in the wrong. He was in the wrong zone.
Look,
he was in the 4 zone.
I put it on my son. I was not hurt at all. I was just more so the fact like I'm exhausted. One. He got the knockdown. I didn't dispute with the ref because it was a shot to the back of the head, but he got it off. So I was arguing with him. I took my 8 count. So I'm already exhausted. So I'm like, I ain't going back down.
Exhausted, so you want to hurt.
Now he got to stop me at this point. Because now, you know, you get knocked out. I'm not embarrassed or nothing because it's a part of boxing, but it's like,
he did that for the fans.
Cowered up, hold, grab. So I'm like, nah, he got to come get it. So he hit me with a shot. And that's why, like, I stumbled because I'm tired. But
yeah. It also looked like because you punched too. He punched between your shit. So your momentum of the punch to me contributed to the knockdown also besides his
because it came behind the head as Floyd was throwing his punch forward and the legs were tangled. It was in front of him.
I ain't see it behind the head.
And you missed the stool. You missed the stool. I was like, oh, he might be hurt, nigga.
He didn't miss the stool. If you watch it again, somebody pulled the stool from under him. He looked at where the stool was and he sat where the stool was at.
No, I want to get the explanation.
I'm not gonna say who.
Najee.
I'm not gonna say who.
Najee.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
I just want to say, so after the exchanging, right? I'm trying to get my respect. This is the 3rd round. So after this, I walk back to the corner. So I'm looking at him to see if I got him walking a little funny, see if I did something. So I see that I'm aligned with the seat. So I'm still looking at him. So do I say the name? So one of my coaches pulled the chair a little bit to adjust it. So as I'm sitting down, I'm thinking I'm still under the seat. I'm gonna pull it up for you, bro. So
he got got time. They could pull it up for their son to see.
He got to get quiet, Stan. I ain't like that. Don't be making memes with my fighter. Don't be pulling out no chair, nigga. Get him out of here. See, we ain't like that.
Nah, right. He was the first time there with us. We never used this gentleman before. He did it right though. He was pulling it in the middle of the center of the ring. Floyd
don't use him no more, senior. We don't want him around.
Well, that's why he missed the stool. He's saying the young boy moved the stool from the side of the ring to the corner to the middle of the ring, and Kid Austin just missed the joint. He looked like he was tired though, bro. I ain't gonna say that he was so hurt and looked like he was about to go, but he looked like he felt that he was feeling the pace of the fight. Looked like he was a little buzzed, a little bit. I ain't gonna say he was hurt bad, but he looked a little buzzed.
Don't use them no more.
Right.
I ain't like that. I said, damn, kid, they making memes and all that. I ain't like that.
Yeah, it's all good though. We love that. If they talking about you, they promoting you. They don't realize that.
Nah, for sure. So all right, let me ask y'all this though. Was there ever a point that when Eddie, a matter of fact, let me ask you, Eddie said he sent over a massive offer. You know, the word massive feels crazy. The massive makes me feel like
it's massive.
Is it all right? Is it? Yeah, I just wanted to know that. Do y'all feel like, was it massive to you when you seen it? Kid, was you like, oh shit, like, okay, because it's Turki Alashikh, big turkeys involved now. Is it really massive?
I want to get into that, but it's enough to be like you can support your family.
It's enough for you to take a chance for a world title.
Nah, don't tell me. I don't want to know no numbers. I don't want to know no numbers. I don't count pockets. I don't count pockets. But kid, when you seen it though, kid, when you got the offer and you heard the number, was you like, oh shit, like, oh
no, not at all. I was more sort of fact I got a chance at the WBC. You know, that's the main goal. I mean, once you hear the number, you're like, oh wow, like. I could put this to some invested, and you know I'm straight for the rest of my life if I make some good investments. So it was that type of thing, but it was more so the fact like this is the opportunity first.
Right, we gotta bring
after. I like that, kid. I like that. That's why you let the kid talk more. I think he got something to say, man. I'm about to do a live, man. Say the kid got something to say. I like Kid Austin, man. He ain't gonna say no number, but he like, look, I can make some investments with this money, and I get an opportunity at the WBC. Look, I ain't mad at that, young boy. I ain't mad at that, young man. He said, was it massive or you wasn't impressed? Right.
You think about the opportunity for like an hour or so, then you just sit back and you just chilling like. That's a lot of money, yo.
You know what I mean? That's what I would be thinking. Shit. But okay. Was there any, because I was surprised that y'all said it got done today, you know, figuratively, but you know, it didn't seem like there was even time as far as negotiations. Did y'all negotiate, or was it like they sent the offer and you was like, let's do it?
The fight, we've been saying from the beginning that let's do it, that we'll donate ours to charity. I mean, it was everybody else saying that shit was cap. We knew where we stand, that belt. We want that belt. Once we get that belt, the day after, our life changed forever. So, no, we fought our whole life from homelessness
I'm not
to
getting that
point,
belt, though.
and we're going to see this through. So we don't really care about the figures because we're going to make the figures once we get that belt.
I love that. Talk to me about Shakur just had a hand surgery a couple of months ago. Do you feel like that will play a factor in this fight? Are you guys factoring that into your game plan at all? What you think about that at all?
I'm thinking Shakur gonna come in the best Shakur.
Yeah, Shakur gonna come in the best version. He don't want to lose his title to no Kid Austin, so he gonna come the best version. If they got a number in his hands or whatever, we not expecting him to.
Man, look, they could cut that shit. They know they ain't sitting up there fighting for free, giving up no damn check, man. Like you might could donate a portion, but you ain't about to just give your money away like that, bro. Like, because again, how you gonna donate it to charity and invest it and be good for the rest of your life? You ain't gonna be able to do both if you giving it away. So, miss me with that.
Slack off on the punches, and we not gonna.
I still to this day ain't seen nobody bet they purse. All these side bets.
Okay.
The only one that got paid was Earl and Ryan Moss.
It's a big deal. This is one of those ones. We hyping it up. You know, Cigar Talk, the one that started stirring the pot up. I just want to go. Cigar Talk. You know what I'm saying? All right. Y'all mind if I get a couple of guests, man? We got a couple people that just want to ask y'all questions. I know last time we didn't get a chance to bring up any guests. Can I take a few questions from the guests?
Yeah, go ahead. As long as they...
All right.
DGO,
I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. Y'all know the rules, man. Y'all know my rules.
Peace to the queen.
I do. This is Cigar Talk, so we keep it real. If you show love, I appreciate that. If you a hater, I tolerate that. But no disrespect on my channel. Y'all disrespect my guests, you getting booted. You know the rules. We ain't doing no disrespect.
Golden Boy,
I'm gonna drop the link in the chat.
We're gonna just let it rock.
I'm gonna let y'all come up. I know a couple people said y'all got some questions for Kid Austin. Link is here. Pops is here. Again, I'm reiterating myself. You will get booted and
how y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling about this, man? Y'all feeling like this fight gonna happen? Y'all feeling like this fight gonna happen, or somebody gonna find a reason not to take this fight, man? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen, G? You know, what's good with it, bro?
I don't know. I saw the link, and I know this is a very fun part of the show. I just had to be up here to share it with you, Tom.
For sure. Let's get to it.
Blocked.
You making it clear, huh?
It's my house, you know what I'm saying? I don't let people come in my house and disrespect my guests. It's my house, you know what I mean? So
Yes,
that's my rules. Booted and blocked. No disrespect.
That is shaky.
All right. Let me see. We got let me read a couple super chats.
Y'all hear my son in the background being loud?
Nah, I can't even hear it.
Screaming.
Yeah. Yo, Najee, do an interview with Ryan Garcia. All right, yeah, actually, I spoke to Ryan Peoples. We talking about setting it up. Roy, salute my boy Roy. That's my man. You know for a fact Shakur won't walk to you. He'll most likely back up all fight. Are you ready for a Shakur versus De Los Santos type of Shakur?
I mean, if that's the case, if I gotta go chase him, if I gotta go get him, then I gotta go get him. I mean, at the end of the day, Shakur can stop De Los Santos, so he damn sure ain't stopping me. But like I said, we preparing for the best Shakur. And
so you better than De Los Santos.
Hold on, you think, kid, there's no way you don't think Shakur can stop you? Nah, that's out the cards.
No, and that's me.
No, nobody should manifest somebody stopping.
And that too.
They asking to get stopped if they're gonna manifest.
I mean, I don't believe it at all. But even if someone thought that, they shouldn't even be thinking
it's gonna happen.
At the end of the day, you shouldn't feel that way. If you feel somebody can stop you, you're in the wrong sport.
You're in the wrong sport for real.
Okay, I respect that.
But
Oh, let me get.
My
pops.
He also was on record for saying that he felt like he can't be hurt. I heard him say that in an interview, and his dad was trying to correct him. Nah, you just know how to roll with punches, and then keep thinking that because that last fight showed me something. So you keep thinking you can't.
Earlier, his name Old School G. I think I know y'all. Y'all know Old School G. Let me get him up here. Old School G. Let me bring you up real quick. I see Ray Diesel in here. That's Shakur.
I don't think he'll just stop.
Oh, let me get Old School G in here.
You say, that's your core trainer too. What up, though? What up, y'all? Hey, what up, Pop? Hey, what up, young man?
How you doing, brother?
All right, it's all good. You know who I am?
I remember you. You was on Punch Drunk, right?
Well, no. I was on Flight Sports TV.
So that's right.
Oh, I'm telling you. Yeah, and I've been telling them already. Y'all got 3 shows with us already. And we've been pushing y'all for the last 3 years. I ain't started lying yet, and I ain't got to finish starting lying. Hey, Pops, I'm telling you, boy, I told that boy to stick real close to you. I already get it. Hey, Pops, look here. I was telling them, too, I've been getting that coach Melacapti, whatever that off a fresh pack, is, bro.
And
I've been telling his ass up. I've been telling him to tell y'all what's up. You understand me? Because every time you go to his show, you'll come over to ours the next show. I was telling him all that, but he didn't believe it, though. But it was all right, though. I seen where he turned real coat and real fan to real man.
Let him know.
And I checked him about it the next day on his show, and I've been checking him ever since. Actually, he been stopped taking my calls. I tried to get at him today and asked him what he think about the situation with nephew.
Everybody asked.
He needed to be because he was there when I was telling him that this was gonna happen. And he would tell me it was Captain a lie. He seen it from.
Wait, hold on.
Let me go back some. We go back. That's the part we want to see.
Here we go, man.
He's going straight on in.
He didn't take one breath.
Yeah, OG, he'll play with that. He'll play my kid Austin. The OG really like that. Oh, Ray, let me get Ray Diesel. Ray Diesel, what's popping?
What up, Najee?
What's up, my boy?
What up?
What's going on?
Yo, man, why y'all in here lying?
Lying about what?
You lying about the sparring. I was there. We wasn't even in camp.
Brother,
y'all was trying. You was trying to get signed by Jay. Y'all came down here. Jay wanted to see what you was like. Shakur hopped off the couch and sparred. And then you took him out after the body shot. He got on his bike for the rest of the round, and then you took him out after that. Tell the truth. Stop getting on here capping.
And so I took him out, and what happened? Finish telling me
what? Your son got out and said that's the best person I ever been in the ring with. That's what happened.
And then what happened? If this is really what happened, I'm saying what happened because you eliminate in 6 rounds was us fighting one of Shakur partners after getting out the ring with Shakur.
Bro, what kind of mind fuck was that, bro?
What? Wait, what?
Y'all forgetting after we got out the round with Shakur, we had to go 6 rounds with one of his fighters, one of his partners.
No, what, 118 pounder? Mike Angeletti was fighting at 118.
What I'm saying is, you
Mike
said
Angeletti was fighting at 118. Shakur sparred him too that day. So what is you saying?
What's your point?
My little cousin Zay got one pro fight, bro. He been doing 12 rounds with Raymond Ford. What are you talking about?
Hold on, let me
You got a fight coming up. You talking about sparring?
We do. Put your purse on it then, nigga. I'll put my purse on it. You put your purse on it. How confident you in your son? Put your purse on it.
You have to brag, brother. We're not here to do that. Good
Put your purse on it.
I don't have
You here for the check, nigga. You putting your son in there with a killer for a check.
I'm not here to
hold on.
I get him.
I'm here to argue with you. We got
I want to know.
Ray came up there.
Ray, hold on. Let me ask this. I just want to, you know what I'm saying? We got to keep it in order. Obviously, you know, forget the sparring because we about to get to it. It seems like
you come up here to talk about this.
I just want to know, Ray, what you think about the actual fight? Like, based on whatever you seen in sparring, tell me what you think about the actual fight, though.
He don't know enough. He don't know enough.
So you shouldn't even be on here then. You already proved your point. If you feel
February 22nd gonna prove my point. I came on here. Why you keep capping on my cousin's name? Stop capping on his name though.
Brother,
we real niggas. Nah, you want to talk boxing, keep it boxing. All that capping and shit.
Brother,
we don't do that, my nigga. Speak facts. Speak facts. No doubt, Dodge.
I'll see you at the event. All
right, yo, we gotta get to the fight. I don't want to really talk about sparring no more because this
right, we got a fight. But you talking about something at 17, 18? We looking for a fight. He got his man here. His man got the belt. It ain't nothing else to talk about. Let's sign the contracts. Let's deliver to the fans.
I can't wait. Let me get a couple more, y'all. Let me get Sneak to the panel. Sneak, what's popping?
Word.
What's up, brother? We got Kid Austin and Pops here. Oh, little kid. Hold up. What's it?
Oh, yeah, you got son with him.
Yeah, that's our baby.
Yeah, this is my boy.
That was funny, man. Man, Ray wasn't trying. He said, "Stop capping on that sparring, man."
Bro, he busted the hole. The jig is up, nigga.
Yeah. He was saved. He was Cigar Talk wanted to keep it peaceful. He was saved a little bit. He was on his like, we ain't kind of do that, brother. And I be copping out a lot. It's like y'all talk crazy on these platforms when somebody press y'all about the stuff y'all be saying. We tuck and tell. That's like the second or third time I seen it.
Bro, he
got you out of character one time. Like,
but I watched him build a career of referencing sparring. That's all they've done. I'm not saying they, but him.
Yeah.
Him senior.
Yeah.
His every argument is based on something that he's delivered or shown in sparring. Right. The moment somebody came to address what he talks about on the regular, he didn't want to talk about it. And that was a little disturbing.
It's crazy, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, because he was just fresh off talking some sparring stories. He was just talking about that. We got him ready for this fight. We got him ready for that fight. Yeah, you talking about sparring. Then somebody press you about it, you don't want to talk no more. Kid will kick it no more about that spar. Yeah, man, that's how you know he be fronting, man. I be saying what y'all been doing to these dudes in sparring or this one or that one, and then you get pressed about it, it's something different. We ain't want to talk about sparring. We about to have a fight coming, man. Shout out to Najee, man. This was cool, man. I ain't really care to hear from them, all them other people though. But nah, this man. Hopefully this result in the fight though. Hopefully, I don't want to hear nothing, but that is kind of like signed or almost done, and that shit sounds shaky.
It's about done.
Yeah, it's about done. Sound like yeah, we had a good run. You know, now our bluff about to get called. I hope I'm wrong, y'all. I think a bluff.
It's about done. Sounds like I'm about to lie.
Yeah, I think a bluff is about to get called. Is a reason about to come up, some excuse, some roadblock, whatever it is. I'm calling it down the middle, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just call it out. But that right there, that right there is different. That's different. He said they want validation. Just mention us, please. He said, great punching bag. He is I'm inspiration. I'm telling you, man. Man, shout out to him though, man. I respect him for even taking an opportunity like this if he take it, but I just feel a little skeptical. You know, I got questions. I wonder, you know, where you ranked that in the WBC. I thought you was number 2 in the WBA. Know where he at in the rankings for the WBC at all. Say call them show cards. Yeah, man. Yeah, they got busted out with the sparring stories again. Them sparring wars ain't adding up after a while, man. Especially when you get up under them lights and you ain't performing the way you've been selling it with these sparring stories. You gotta really
especially when people were there and they saw it.
Right.
That's the dangerous part. That's the dangerous part about it. You got to be careful, man. When you start creating these narratives, you know, I done been in a few serious sparring sessions and I've seen some stuff, and I couldn't imagine somebody lying about what we just saw. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't tell the story that didn't happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Hilarious, bro. That stuff is hilarious, bro. Man. That's funny, man. Shout out to Mike Kirkland and my guy, Ryan. Shout out to you, bro. Say why the OG block you? Oh, shout out to my guy, man. But yeah, man, this is it's been a fun little back and forth to see this, but it'd be better if they finish the deal, if they could cross the finish line on both sides. The interesting thing is he said, you know, it's almost done. You know, it's almost done. And he's saying, yeah, Shakur accepted his side. I noticed that. That's what he said. So Shakur with it. So I heard that. It's a reason why I play this stuff in real time. Like, you know, I'm going to have my fun with it, of course, but I'm always bringing it back to the boxing. Pay attention to the words, because I don't want to hear a day from now, a week from now, oh yeah, Shakur, yeah, he ducked us or he this, and nah, you just said out your mouth on this platform that he stepped up and he signed it. I want to see this result into a fight. I'm past complaining about fights. Y'all know that ain't my thing anyway. So
that's solid. The
guy that got in there, you know, Zepeda hurt. Okay, cool. Your arm injured, your hand or arm or whatever the case. Cool. Next man up, Scofield. You've been talking for a while. You said your focus is Shakur. I said you would take this fight. So he can't keep y'all off, you know, and all that shit. Okay.
You know, I just feel like the fight. It at this point it has to happen,
right?
Or for the sake of Kid Scofield and his team. Because out your own mouth, you just said that it's not Shakur stopping anything. He's with it. You also just said it's a massive, life-changing amount of money. You know what I'm saying?
You thinking about investing and being good.
You're gonna invest it. So you done already taken off the money. You done taken it off of Shakur. Not, bro. You gotta fight at this point because you put yourself in a burning house with no back door, no windows, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to sit in a burning house. Like you either gonna have to fight this man and whoop him, or you know you're not gonna be able to, you know, use Shakur or use the money or that's this could really hurt them if it doesn't go right. Is what I guess what I'm saying.
Big Supreme, shout out to you. He say the kid also is literally ranked number 40 in the WBC, and that's another thing that they ain't mentioning too. They'll mention their rankings with the WBA. They'll throw that out there all day. Yeah, we number 2. Tank got to fight us at vacate. Tank got to fight us at vacate, but they ain't gonna say. Yeah, WBC we got ranked 40. Damn. Shout out to my guy, man, Ryan Frazier, man. Boxing Talk up north. Gifting the 5 memberships, man, the 5 channel memberships.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Shout out to my guy, man. Appreciate you, bro. Man, oh man. He said, happy holidays, my friends down south. Shout out to you, bro. Yeah, Big Supreme for sure. He should be okay. Because Shakur is pillow fisted. Absolutely. Time as hell, my guy. What's good with it, bro? How you feeling? This was all I needed to hear from this for the most part. I think I got it all. The good stuff, y'all. That was fun. Shout out to Cigar Talk, man. Always, you know, our neighborhood instigator.
Over there doing what he got to do to make it go on and pop. So
you say that impersonation is on point. Just telling you, Papa Skull. Shit, I seen one from Coach Malachi. Boy, oh boy, he had a whole wig on. He called him Mama Hofield.
Oh, dang, Gina.
He was smoking. I started to play that to get a good laugh.
Oh, that was diabolical, bro.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna laugh, man.
Bro, and it was like, yeah, I got I get the fade in the front with the Stevie Wonder braids that's starting to back. I'm like, God,
right.
Then he found a wig that was bald in the front. I'm like, oh my
God. He said, lose my number. Lose my number.
My man accent. My man accent is off the chain. That's all I gotta say.
Say, bro, that's not an accent when you have that many S's in all your words, bro.
Right. He's my number.
Not an accent.
What's the word, everybody?
It's good.
And I don't know if y'all caught it when he first jumped on the interview with Najee, man. He said, "Oh man, that was nice, brother, making me blush." Yo, at this point, you playing into the Auntie Scofield shit. At this point, you might as well just lean into it now, bro. Talk about a man making you blush.
He said, "Najee, you making me blush."
See every tooth too.
Said, Najee, good job. You making me blush. I like that. I like that, brother. Good job.
Man. Shout out to them though, because I rock with him, man. I think I'm telling you, I said this before with other fighters, and I say it with Kid Austin. I think he got something to say. The kid, let him talk. Let him get out of his little shell a little bit, man. I think he speaks well, and he don't go too crazy. He pretty, level-headed. I think it's the dad that's the super.
Junior doesn't overstate himself when he's just talking alone, and I respect that. And I think that's why a lot of people find the differentiation between the dad and the son. The son be on some pretty decently real shit, I saw him trying to change the subject, go and get the baby. He doing everything he could do to save the integrity of the interview.
Man, I was about to call that out. I was about to say,
I gotta say it. This dude is there and he's crucifying your pops. Y'all look at my baby.
Yeah, man. Let me go and put the baby in there. That was a good job, kid. You learning, kid. You know what I mean? People love the babies, man. That was a good move. He slowed it down a little bit. He got about the fire. It was about to get hot. He got about it. Ray came up there. He got up out of there, bro.
Yeah, he's trying to get up out of there.
He was like, yeah, you deal with this. KO was good with it, bro. He said, look, time to get up out of here.
Brother KO here. Let's
What's good, Thomas? Big Supreme. What up, family?
You already know, man. I'm over here.
Oh, you talking about the video? No evidence? I might for a good laugh, because y'all know we be having fun, man. I might pull up the Papa Scope.
Now, you think the WBC is gonna let that fight happen?
That's I question that too. I wonder because I do feel like that'd be a roadblock. But
yeah, because I seen the WBO blocked the Spence fight, and I'm like, this dude is ranked number 40. Like literally, I think people think I'm trolling. Like I went to the website, and he's ranked at number 40. So I'm like, I don't really see, unless because Turkey got the money, he might make something happen. But that's crazy though, bro. You're not even like top 15 in the WBC.
Yeah, he's not even worth mentioning in the WBC.
That's what I'm saying. So that's crazy.
Where they saw that last fight, they know that there's a whole lot of hype.
He's ranked 40, bro. I said, yo, that's crazy.
He can't understand how they trying to pull
He's not even top 25, bro. That's
said they getting ready to duck, bro.
Oscar.
He said it ain't gonna even
duck, dog.
They about to duck for sure.
He said they ain't even going.
Y'all know I be having fun with this stuff, bro. I really do. I think it's funny, bro. Because he said so much. That's why I played this for y'all. I wanted y'all to listen to Whitney. He said a lot. He said enough. So on that side, he did what he was supposed to do. He stepped up. Okay, now what?
The integrity of this man's career. The integrity of this man's career is riding on the fact that he better not duck, bro. Because
Yo, I'm telling
they've taken every excuse off the table for themselves.
Yo, I'm telling you.
Bro,
You
you can't tell me that Shakur signed his part and he's cool with it, and they offered me enough money that'll change my life, and somehow duck. You can't do it, bro.
Yeah,
you can't
do it, bro.
They'll find a way to do it, though. They'll find a way to do it.
The energy changed, like
No, definitely. I agree with you 100% that they're gonna duck. But what I'm saying is they've taken off the best excuses. Man, they weren't paying no money. Well, they've clearly just said it was massive. And Shakur was holding it up when he clearly just said he signed out of his own mouth. What I'm saying is there's nowhere to go.
I was just playing it.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go, bro.
Yeah, that's fun. And salute to him. I seen him say something about somebody should walk him out and all that. Like he talking like, all right, look, I like it.
Yo, shout out to the good brother KO Boxing. Like, what you talking about? It's almost done. It's all about done.
Hey, KO, I got a question for you.
Why you coming on here trying to do that, KO? We about to get it running.
Hey, KO, what Tank gonna do when he get his jaw broke? what he gonna do when his nose get broke?
I know that's the good brother KO, but why you gotta come in with that energy though?
That dude is hilarious, yo. I just want him to know I'm joking and all fun because I really think he's a funny dude. I think he mean well. I see a lot of times that he don't be trying to go back and forth like in a messy way. But ever since that Keyshawn joint, kind of changed. They don't be trying to argue, but they be selling a lot of, what they'll do. So we just expect to see it when we get.
I don't know though, just because with people that ain't hopping in the ring with his son, he get a little crafty with them words. He be putting a lot of moxie on it. But people that could get in that ring with his son, yeah, he kind of watch out what he say, because
he said we accept the fight, but we're gonna listen to Oscar. You know what that mean? Hey, KL, they passing the buck. They trying to pass the buck.
Bro, they point fingers already, bro.
Oscar. But then they asked him about that too.
But yeah,
notice he did ask him. He asked him. He said, was they in support of this? He said, I think the fans was in support of it. He never answered if Oscar was.
But like I said to you earlier though, bro, Oscar just did the little Clapback Thursday and made sure he said when fights don't happen, it's the fighter. And I'm positive he's talking about this fight. At this point, hindsight is 2020. These dudes is walking around passively, not saying that the fight is official. They saying everything but that. I think it's Oscar letting the world know it's them. They ducked, not me.
Right.
See, now the good brother Mo Menace up here trying to talk that distraction. We not about that. We gonna get this fight done. It's almost about done, okay?
Yo, Jess, I'll be back.
No doubt.
Hey, my man is funny.
More about Gabriel Flores Jr., dog.
Hey.
Or Lucas Body, because I heard him suggest that as one of a potential fight for him.
Well, he strategically said it though too. He just slid. He talking about is the Shakur fight happening? And he was like, "Well, what about this one?" And then just went on. I'm like, "Wait a minute." You know what I'm saying? Like,
they can't be actively calling a person out, and then when the fight is a possibility, say something else than came up.
Correct.
And that's something.
He said them ducks flying south for the winter. Yeah, man, we gonna see, man. But so far, I mean, they left the back door open in that one for the speculation. We all but done. We gonna listen to Oscar, and then like the life changer. Y'all talking about investments, opportunity, that WBC belt. They just had to smile like it ain't gonna happen. I ain't gonna lie. One of those like we smiling, but we already know why we smiling. We got y'all though, because y'all gonna be paying attention to kid next fight.
Hey, you know what? I think this is what they gonna say. I've been sitting here thinking, what can they say? What they gonna say is they not gonna do it because it would interfere with them fighting Tank in their number 2 position over there. I'm telling you, that's what they gonna say. That's what they gonna say. They threatened to take us out the rankings.
This just in. So maybe not. Y'all 12 minutes ago, he just said everything on our end is done. We asked Golden Boy, full steam ahead. We agree on terms and purse. Let's fight. That's what he said 12 minutes ago. Okay.
KO, where you at?
Okay.
12 minutes ago, we got it all done.
But just you kind of throwing it on Golden Boy now. Yeah, we asked Golden Boy.
Bro, he's pointing fingers, bro.
Like,
yeah, that's what he's doing.
Golden Boy. That makes sense. Am I nitpicking? Maybe so, but shit, I got to with boxing. We asked Golden Boy, full steam ahead. What you mean you asked Golden Boy what?
Because he has to make sure that he somehow insinuates that it's not on him. He has to. He has to. He has to like subtly suggest the shit too. Like he can't just say it. Yeah. He gotta suggest it on the cool. Like if we seen him in person say that, you know, you reach your head, hey, it's on him. And then you start like him, with your head. That's kind of what they doing. They trying to let the world know it's on them, not us. We didn't do it. I'm telling you.
I love it, man.
He was ready for the fight. They didn't want to make the fight.
This shit is funny, man. It's hilarious, man. Okay, man. You talking about somebody should walk him out. Ooh,
okay, here we go. Here we go.
Walkouts and everything.
Here we go. We got boxing hacker in here. Already starting that trouble.
I think the fight we gonna get that's coming up is gonna be Scofield Senior and Oscar. That's gonna be the back and forth. That's gonna be the back and forth. If this fight don't happen, it's gonna be them clowning each other. I guarantee it.
Clapbacks.
Next clapback gonna be on Papa Sco about to be in the next clapback, y'all. But again, I know they having fun, man. They having fun. The little extra interviews, people paying attention. You really got a lot of people.
It's press, bro. Like you can't really be mad at that.
Their brand is growing.
Yeah, for sure. For sure it is.
In terms, yesterday he said we can't announce shit. Y'all now he directly trying to announce shit. Yo, man. Yeah, he had me ever since he came up there to talk about somebody had him blushing. I was like, yeah, you about to be real nice up here, man. Yeah, it's all but done. Yeah, we can't really say, but we saying, but we talking about money and all that shit. Man, you saying it. What are you talking about? Y'all just was up there for an hour. What you mean you can't say? Y'all was doing a lot of saying.
They was up there giving the whole game plan about how they win a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Y'all have already acknowledged that, hey, I got a fight coming up. But now
Right. Credibility's on the line. Absolutely, Rude. Shout out to my guy, man. Zach Beat. He say he whip his head back and forth. Yeah, why do you keep doing that? Somebody got to tell him about that. Just tie it up.
It's a tick.
I hate to see a man do that. That should look femmy. I don't care what you say.
Hey.
Just keep doing it. That women do that. I'm sorry, you fix it. Tie it. Do braid it. Do something.
I spend some time. That boy probably spent some time over in Europe, dog.
I mean, shit, if you're on that card, it have to be cool with it. That's why I say that's a blockbuster type card for me to put if you could get all of them names on the same event. And I feel like shit, as long as you're getting your money the same, the hell with it. I don't think it changes much. But I
would love to see the fight, bro.
That personally,
I would love to see the fight.
Would it matter to him?
I hope they find a way to get it made, man. Because
right,
he been calling out too many people. He been too many phantom call outs. Now somebody responding to it. It's time to act. You said you just needed the opportunity. Where go your opportunity? You should not have to put it. You can't even put it on Oscar, man, because Ryan set the standard with that. Oscar was telling him, nah, we don't want to make this fight. He said, the heck with that. I want to make this fight.
You hang out with Bill K.A. with a Fruit Loop. IBS was good, fam. And the voice is on point. Like, that's how it be. What Tank gonna do when he get his jaw broke? When kid break his jaw? I be like that. And then you get in there with Renee.
Bro.
Sat down and missed the stool because you use somebody for the first time. That shit was convenient too. Like, I just don't understand that. I ain't seen it. I ain't saying it can't happen, but why you pulled the stool from where he was about to sit and he missed it?
Nah, bro. I didn't even want to get into it, bro. But what he said, it didn't even add up. He said they pushed it further out into the ring. If that's the case, nigga would have tripped over it. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Nah, bro.
It never looked like a stool was there to begin with.
Man, bro, I don't know what's going on, but them boys be trying to pull old magic tricks on you and reverse Jedi mind trick you. And man, I know what I'm seeing. Period. You can't sit in my face and lie to me, bro. Like, I know you've not acknowledged that it's official. What's the term? It's all but done.
I knew I was gonna be laughing today.
That bothers me, dog. All but done. Come on now.
Them damn Scofields is funny, bro. KO was good. Oh man, he said it.
Man, I'm chilling. What's going down, man?
What's going on, bro? Just in here getting a good laugh at the Scofields' expense, man. That's some funny dudes, man.
KO ain't coming in here being funny. He about to start cooking.
Oh, go on ahead, man. Oh yeah.
I'm chilling. It's
funny.
It's just funny, bro. It's just funny to watch. Like, we seen this before, man. This shit is Jerome Boots innocent. Like, y'all just did this, bro. Like, get a new play. Right. Get something new. This is Jerome Innocent, Brian Norman all over again, bro.
It's worse than that, because never did they say it's. They never said it's all but done and everybody's signed, and this dude has closed every exit door he could jump out of, bro. I'm serious. I want to know how he about to get out of it.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It's not like Brian Norman them, because the problem was with money. And in this situation, I just heard a man say it's massive amounts of money, and I can change my life and invest some, and that's what I just heard him say. I didn't hear him say Shakur acting like he don't want to sign. He said Shakur is good with it. This is worse than that. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's the same in terms of the pump faking and shit, bro. It's just the same move, bro. It's the same move. Pump fake.
Mm-hmm.
Pump
mm-hmm.
fake, and then they gonna go off.
You cutting out, KO.
You got to come back in.
You cutting out. Don't mess with Texas. What up, man? Oh yeah, Ryan, you know it. Absolutely, especially over here at Just Do. You know, everybody get their Just Do. I'm just having a little fun with it, but I think it's you chopping up.
Dude. Yeah, KO, leave and come back.
Yeah,
I put it back in.
Virgil and Boots is gonna be crazy. Yeah, man, that's a good fight if it happened too. This card alone is a good fight. I mean, it's a good card if it happened. But yeah, he get his undeniable Just Do if he take this fight. I don't think he won't. I feel like I don't know. It's just something with his dad that I don't believe all the way. But I could be wrong. Like, this was something I would like to be wrong about, because, you know, it sounds like everything is good, but it almost sounds too good to be true. Shout out to Mike Kirkland, man, for the 5. He said for the labs, Don Scofield Senior voice. That's how he be, though. I got to start getting some of his clips, man. He funny.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, I already been getting these, but now it's time for you to get your Just Do.
Start talking about the frontal cortex lobe and all that ain't fully developed. That Ryan Russell, yeah, man, that's a great fight if it happened too. Ryan Russell, I think that's a fight either guy could win, man. For real. I lean towards Russell for sure, but Ryan, man, is a little slept on. I think he showed you he could box pretty well, but again, how would he look against somebody with the style of Antoine Russell? Is my question. It's to be a fun fight to watch for sure. Oh, my God, back there. Oh, there you go.
Yo, am I better now?
Nah, you better. Clear, Brody.
Way better, man.
Yeah. I was just saying, bro, this pump faking shit, man, it's getting on my nerves, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting on my nerves. This whole situation ain't nothing but a big old pump fake.
You feel like he pump faking too, KO?
I feel like, honestly, bro, Shakur fans ain't gonna like this. I feel like it's everybody, bro.
You talking about pump faking?
Yeah, I feel like it's everybody. I feel like they both know they going in opposite directions. This is just a build up so they can blame each other when they both go in a different direction, bro. That's what's about to happen.
I agree with that. I agree that they not going anywhere in the same vicinity. They're in different places in their career as well. And it's just not something that's about to just happen because a dude ranked number 40 in the WBC was talking shit. I don't see it.
My bad. I'm gonna mute.
Just can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
And my bad. You remember, bro? I was up here when Shakur was a free agent. You remember I was telling everybody this Eddie Hearn shit was a bad idea. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Now fast forward to today. The person that they were saying that he shouldn't sign to, Oscar De La Hoya, is still basically in control of his career. Because if Oscar De La Hoya say no, then he's right back looking for a goddamn opponent. And Oscar De La Hoya already had his mandatory ducking.
Mm-hmm.
What has Eddie Hearn done for Shakur Stevenson, bro?
Shit. J Boxing was good with it. B-Dog was good.
He's done the same. He's done the same thing for Shakur that he did for Jerome Boots Ennis this year.
Mm-hmm.
And we see the year Boots had.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not a good look, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You got Eddie Hearn. You got Eddie Hearn sending offers to promoters that I was pushing for Shakur Stevenson to just deal with directly.
Mm-hmm.
So you put Eddie in the way, and now Eddie's in the way sending offers to people that you and your management team could have sat down with when you was a free agent, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And now at the end of the day, the people that you didn't want to deal with directly, you still dependent upon them to give you fights, or we may have to watch you fight Joe Cordina after all, bro.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And honestly, that's where I think the next opponent may lie. I think he will be fighting Joe Cordina.
I mean, I know they mentioned it. I did hear them mention it as a possibility again, like spinning a block on it, but then I heard him shoot it down too.
The only other opponent that I see him actually taking, well, I mean, there is more time, but I don't.
I'm up here laughing, man. We need Scofield. We need this fight to happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But as a Shakur fan,
I'm up here laughing, man. We low key kind of need this fight to happen.
As a Shakur fan, you need to be pressing Scofield to take this fight, because if you don't, boy gonna be fighting Joe Cordina
right now. Don't even worry about it. Nah.
Because and then as far as what you were saying, Thomas, what people got to understand, that's why I always told people Loma was going back to Cambosos, because you got to remember they already had a deal signed before Devin even got the top ranked deal. Then you fast forward a couple years, that fight's easy to make. It's in Australia because Loma and Cambosos was already done. Shakur Stevenson and Joe Cordina's paperwork is already done, bro. They were supposed to fight in November. Where? In Saudi Arabia. That shit's already done. The money was already agreed to. The fight was already announced. So if this shit fall through, expect Cordina, because they don't have to renegotiate with him. It ain't like Cordina got to win or he became a big name and he can be like, yo, yesterday's price is not today's fight price. Like he can't do that shit.
Right.
So
it just make more business sense to what you speaking on. And I agree with you. For Matchroom or whatever network, that's the network it will be on. It makes more sense because you have a ready-made fight that you can just pop back in the microwave and it's done. You don't got to start from scratch. You know what I'm saying? Everything's done, and it does make sense business-wise. Now, I think what happens with fans though, they just remember the effect that the fight got of people shitting on it. And they be thinking that they could just move past it just on some being an ignorant fan that have nothing to do with business. But at the end of the day, that's the fight that they made that they was gonna do. And I'm not past that it could potentially happen. And then they'll probably revisit a Zabata fight and they back to their regular scheduled program. It just was 6 to 8 months off from what it should have been. But
yeah,
you ain't wrong.
Right.
And then the other thing is when you look at the fights they talking about making or whatever, you really think so. Oscar De La Hoya is stable. You think he finna feed? Well, I don't want to say feed because people think Virgil got a shot, but you think he finna risk Virgil with boots and give up Scofield to Shakur, bro? All in like one card, bro. Like people like, y'all really believe this shit, bro? He ain't got shit up. Like that's what I like. People be getting mad because KO, you shoot down everything, bro. I'm just trying to give y'all a realistic perspective, bro. Like you really think that like Eric Gomez, who been in the game a long time, who's basically keeping Oscar from drowning the company. You really think they finna take two of their biggest assets and be like, yeah, let's just risk Virgil losing the boots. Let's risk Scofield losing the motherfucking Shakur all on one card.
And in a few months from now, throw Zordo in there with Opataya.
Yeah, come on, dog. Come on, bro.
Hard to believe he's just gonna throw away all his assets in a matter of months.
No, that's everything you say make perfect sense, bro. It ain't even about shooting it down. I just love the conversation. Is making logical sense out of what's going on and just not believing everything they pushing out there. Because it just
and then how many fights,
that's a lot
Joe?
of risk. That's a lot of risk.
Just how many? You've been doing this YouTube shit for some years now. I've been doing it for some years. How many times we seen this shit get popping on Twitter? It looked like, oh, we done agree. We want all the smoke.
Right.
We did, and then this shit don't never happen, bro.
Right.
I watched Brian Norman. I watched Brian. Yeah, I watched Brian Norman daddy go on the full goddamn YouTube fucking rant, going off on Boots. Only to not take the fight, then wait for Boots to look bad, and then go on a whole nother YouTube tour, bro.
He be on their ass.
Scofield about to do the same thing, bro. He gonna duck it. He gonna watch, bro. He gonna duck this fight. Shakur gonna fight. Let's say Shakur look bad, or Shakur have a tough fight, or he don't look as good as he want to do with with whoever he fight, bro. You gonna just wait till the next week, boy. Scofield gonna be hitting. You gonna see him on Cigar Talk. You gonna see him and his daddy on Boxing Boys. You gonna see him everywhere, bro.
Everywhere.
Yeah, but they gonna be everywhere because they gotta tell everybody about the 5 styles of boxing, bro.
Yeah, you don't know nothing about that 5 styles of boxing.
And the counter styles to go with the 5 styles that can beat it.
Yeah, when you fight a defensive style, we know how to counter that. You know how to be in certain positions to land.
That man said out of his mouth, y'all saw the fight. We was using the Henry Armstrong style. My nigga, bro.
God, that should be hilarious.
Bro, this is getting a little outrageous. Time to turn school mic off, bro.
I'll be like, I'm for sure that you for sure think people are dumb. Like I've made up my mind. The way he sell it, I'm like, yeah, you just think people will believe anything. I
just want to interview him, bro, and I want to ask one question, bro. Just one question. My question is, why your daddy got the password to your social media, bro? and then once he answers that, I'll just kick him off, bro.
I'm willing to bet you.
I want to ask him, bro.
Hey, yo, I'm willing to bet you that Senior got Junior Social Security card in his wallet. I'm willing to bet you that.
Yeah, I wouldn't take that. I wouldn't take that bet because shit, you taking my money,
bro. I know you could see in the way he treat the kid, man. I'm like,
man. Especially when he was trying to talk and he wouldn't let him speak. That don't look good on camera, bro, at all. And you got to know your son ain't gonna go off the deep end. That ain't really his personality. So you should have known what he was about to say wasn't that crazy. But for you to muzzle him when people already feel like you got too much of a muzzle on him is crazy.
Man, they still share a joint checking account like me and my kids, bro. He got access to all that man bank account, all that shit, boy.
Yeah.
Man, where we going with this, man? He's still dropping him off at the movies, saying he'd be right back. I mean, what's going on, bro? It can't be that bad out here, dog.
Man, Papa Sco, man. Let's see how much they have. I know they had some fun with this, though. All the tweeting and attention that's coming from it.
Hell yeah, they thinking about how they gonna put this shit on Shakur. We accepted the fight, you know.
We our side is done. We told you it is us, and I'm like, I'm gonna run that Cigar Talk interview right back. Well, you also said this too. James Hunt said Floyd versus Andy Cruz, Floyd Scofield versus Andy Cruz. Shit, man.
I don't like that fight for Floyd Scofield for some reason, bro.
Andy Cruz.
No, you shouldn't like Floyd Scofield against anybody with any kind of real skill and real amateur experience, bro. He too raw, dog. He got it ain't no disrespect to him, bro. You got 1 12-round fight against Renee Tellez Jerome, bro. Stop playing with me.
Mm-hmm.
He struggled through that.
Just, I don't know if you were watching last night, Just, but everybody was gassing Shakur and Scofield, and I tried to bring it back to reality. So I put a timer on my shit for 20 seconds, and I said, name Floyd Scofield last 5 opponents. You would have thought my whole chat froze up, bro. Didn't nobody say shit for like 30 seconds, bro.
That's a struggle right there. That's a struggle. That's a little struggle. I ain't gonna lie, it is. He 18-0. I only know a couple of them, and I gotta sit here and think for a second. Nah, for real. What was concerning to me though, all jokes aside, what was concerning is it's cool that you said they slipped the 12-rounder in there on you, but yeah, we wasn't ready. It sounded like you. So when you get a 10-rounder, do you train for 10 rounds? You don't train for a 12-round fight. I just thought that all fighters do more than what.
Bro, his daddy spoke way too much on that subject right there.
Yeah. I
Way
was like, he don't
too
even
much.
get it. He don't even get it.
So then how can you be ready for a championship fight? Because all championship fights go 12 rounds.
You get me?
Bro,
that shit don't even sound right. Y'all, Renee Tellez, Jerron, Shakur Stevenson. Nigga, that don't even sound right.
That jump crazy. I was saying it earlier. That jump was
That don't even sound right, bro.
Yeah. I'm right now at this point, like for me, because they did all of this, I just want to see it and get it out the way because the pay fell out. But I'm really low key. I'm just sitting here waiting to see what the excuse is going to be that's going to come out next. Because I know it's one. I'm anticipating it. A tweet, somebody DMing me something. You seen this? I'm waiting for it. I'm just waiting to see what's going to be said at this point. Because he said too much. This is what I'm saying. He has very little that he hasn't said already. We don't need.
Man, you know what Oscar gonna say? He gonna get to clapping them motherfucking hands. Shakur, you're not a star. You're not a star. You asked for too much money. Floyd Scofield is a star. You know that shit coming, bro.
Well, it gotta be that angle though, because they can't say,
bro.
Yeah, for sure. It has to be that angle.
You know he about to do it.
That man said, I do believe it was massive amount offer. I do believe. I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be a bad look. By the end of next week, it's gonna be a bad look.
Turkey was willing to put up $5 million and Shakur wanted $4 million. Get the fuck out of here,
man. Right?
Like, bro.
Shit is hilarious, man. Man, let's see him find a way up out of this, man.
Hey, y'all boy, be easy, man. Have a great holiday. If I don't talk to y'all again, I'll see y'all soon, man.
Okay, it'll be easy, Mike.
Oh, real quick. Oh, damn, he popped off. I wanted to ask, but I still got my bros up here. Something else though, I was busy laughing at that. Like my final thoughts on that though. I just hope something come out of it. I do, after all of the time that they spent, I guess, promoting that this is the fight that they want and this is the fight they're going for. But we know how it go, man. It'd just be too much like right, but we'll see. I just hate to see Shakur right back in square one looking for an opponent again. It's foolish, but Cordina is always a possibility, right?
But that means he's not looking for an opponent, in my opinion. If this falls through, it doesn't sound like he's looking for an opponent. It sounds like he was prepared for this not to work.
No, I honestly believe Cordina is the opponent, especially since the pay fell through.
Yeah,
like they said, this fight has already been brokered, so there's no worry with that.
That's correct. I agree with that.
Cordina ain't been setting it off this year. You know, most people remember him for his last fight, and that wasn't a good look. And you got the possibility of fighting for a championship. You think he gonna pluck at that opportunity? That's the thing that makes. That's the thing that makes, like, whatever they say. I know it's gonna be spunked on the fact that Shakur is not a star, but whatever they say, you ask for an opportunity to fight a champion. You've been calling out Shakur for all this time. Shakur finally calls your bluff and say we could line it up. And if you say everything's all said and done, this fight right here is life-changing for you and your family, why would you not agree? It's the opportunity you've been waiting a lifetime for. You said all you need is for one of these champions to give you an opportunity. So there's no reason for the fight not to take place other than the fact the sanctioning body be like, Mickey Fricky, you 40th ranked in the division. You can't fight for this. You're going to have to fight somebody else. Now, that's the only angle I really believe they could really pull. But Oscar will sell the fact that if they don't make the fight, it'll be because of Shakur.
But he can't. I don't think he can, because Floyd Sr. has already exonerated Shakur in that Cigar Talk interview. In so many words, he said you can't blame Shakur in so many words. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that ignorance of if he's not gonna actually go through it, if they're gonna duck, I honestly believe that they made a bad move with that interview. Bad move. Because that whole interview, Oscar De La Hoya is gonna watch that entire interview. I guarantee it. And I guarantee you he gonna prepare to play petty. And
you know that's in the next clapback.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure. He definitely gonna be petty.
I mean, but like I had said earlier, the last clapback was about fighters being the reason the fights don't happen. And like I'm saying, I really believe that this is aimed towards situations like this. And I think he's trying to make it plain off the bat that, hey, man, I'm just a promoter. I guarantee you that's what it's going to be. And like I'm telling you, down the road, you're going to see Scofield Sr. and Oscar De La Hoya going back and forth. That's what it's going to be.
Only problem I really have with that is the fact that they did this also with Ryan Garcia and Tank.
That's different. That's different. That's a goddamn lottery. It's worth the amount of money.
I understand that it's a lottery, and that's why I say that if it goes the way of them not making a fight, he's going to point to Shakur not being worth the money.
Well, the money isn't the problem, though, is what I'm saying. The money isn't the problem because everybody's okay with whatever money's been offered. For him to say Shakur signed everything and massive amounts of money, I don't think that excuse works at all. That doesn't even fit.
Yeah, but they got to put the fight on. So that's how they're gonna find they were going. Well, it just wasn't enough money for us to put the fight on, and for us to pay the fighters that they wanted because Shakur wants to be paid.
If that shit is on a Turki Alashikh card, I'm slapping the first nigga that says too much money. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's not a good. That's not a good one.
I hear you.
To make it happen, man.
Yeah,
I believe that your boys see what he didn't. He didn't do his research on who Najee is. He should have known that Najee's gonna put him into a corner.
He did.
He's gonna have to. And that's the thing. I think he made him accountable to statements. So now these statements, he wants to answer it so that he can have it. So when it fall apart, well, you said this.
Yeah.
So what's really going on?
Yeah. Yeah.
Smooth with it.
I don't know. I think they playing a dangerous game at this point because you're gonna have to fight Shakur, and if you pull up out of it, you can't show up with just some guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They're doing themselves a disservice of how they're gonna be viewed. You know what? What comes to mind is Boo Boo. That's what comes to mind. I think that Charlo fight was very pivotal in his career to making sure that happened, and it didn't happen. And I guess you could say after that didn't happen, a lot of events just so happened to go downhill from there. And I'm not saying that this will be that, but I will say to not fight Shakur at this point is bad. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, especially after all that vested time that they put into it with the people, you know how fans go, they be unforgiving about that stuff. It's comment sections be wild. United 2 Floyd has absolutely nothing to lose in this fight. Nope. That's why you would, on one end, you could see them being willing to take an opportunity because they, seem like that, but they could go real wrong for them too. So, I'm just waiting to see what the next update gonna be. I can't wait for it. I'm already prepared. Money ain't no problem for her as long as it's camel racing money. Kid also only 22, right? Playing with house money, he young as hell, man. And it won't be the worst thing that happened to him if you go lose to somebody like Shakur. But shit, I think losing to him, I mean, not fighting him at all would be worse than losing.
Way worse than losing.
Word. Yeah.
Way worse than losing. I don't care about a loss. Wins and losses don't matter to me. If he go in there and fight him admirably and look good, or even if he lose and just went down with a loss, he just lost. That is a big step in his career. Right. But to have talked that volume of shit and not make this fight happen, that's dangerous.
Right. So it's gonna be interesting to see what's to come from it. But let's keep rolling, man. Let's keep rolling. There's Shakur Stevenson, Floyd Scofield saga continues. I wanted to play this, man. I seen somebody send this to me from Bradley, man, too, and I already had it. And think he's talking about Shakur and tanking this one. So let's hear what he had to say.
What's good? I want to thank all my new subscribers out there. I appreciate you guys. It's Tim Desert Storm Bradley. I just want to come in and talk to you guys about what I'm hearing. You know, everybody's hearing, I'm sure. All the fans, y'all be following boxing very closely. Shakur Stevenson, Kid Austin. Is that real? I wonder if it's real. If it is, Kid Austin just talked his way into a fight. That's just what it is. He talked his way into a fight because he was a long shot away from fighting for a world championship. And sometimes you get an opportunity. If you bark up the right tree, you'll get an opportunity to fight for the world championship, which is, of course, Stevenson that holds the WBC title. So this is the thing. But when calling the fighter out, what happens is, and I get it, there's some times where you have to do call fighters out and stuff like that. You put yourself in position, which Kid Austin did. However, you got to take what they give. Now, if the fight, you say you price yourself out, then the fight won't happen, then you look like a fool, right? That's what happens. You look like a fool. So whatever Shakur is willing to give, you got to take. And then all that stuff you've been talking, now you got to bag it up. So do I think Kid Austin is ready for Shakur? I don't think there's many guys that's ready for Shakur, to be honest with you. I really don't. That's a tough puzzle to solve. It really is. However, I think it's the perfect time for him because Shakur is coming into the ring off a hand injury, which can cause complication for him mentally. You know, you get in a fight, you really don't know until you put those 8-ounce gloves on and you really go full force and hit a guy on the head or hit him on the body or wherever. You know, I mean, you saw how Shakur hurt his hand. You know, the video went viral. You know, so he heard it going down to the bodies. So it's a possibility it can happen again in the fight. I have seen Shakur fight one hand too, but
no, I'm not shocked at all. I don't think I'm acting shocked. We just had a real good conversation. I don't think nobody's shocked about what Eddie is or ain't doing, but I think some of this shit is more complex than just blaming Eddie, right? Is Eddie stopping anything for Shakur? I don't see him stopping nothing for him, right? So I don't think it's Eddie. Like, we quick to do that, but these dudes, like, again, is it Eddie's fault that Zepeda is quote unquote injured, right? That's not his fault. So some of that stuff, like, if we gonna have a conversation, I ain't gonna just blame Eddie for something that's not his fault. So just gotta I don't see him being in the way of the fights. But again, at the end of the day, if he can't secure a meaningful fight for him, it's gonna look like he failed. You know what I'm saying? But in this particular instance, I don't think Eddie is at fault. I don't think he in the way.
it'll give, I would say, Kid Austin an opportunity if Shakur was to hurt himself during the fight, give him a better chance. But is he ready? No, he's not ready. Will he ever be ready? No, he'll never be ready. Kid is talented. He is talented. He's very explosive, very tenacious, fearless. You know, he comes to fight, but a lot of holes in his game. You know, a lot of holes in his defense. You know, sometimes he takes too many chances.
Yeah, this one ain't no.
But if his chin can hold up, I mean, he went down. Shakur's not known as a big puncher.
Even if Oscar playing,
you know, so he can apply some sort of pressure on Shakur, take the necessary chances. You know, pick his spots wisely. You know, he can have some sort of success. But again, you know, Shakur, not the finishing product yet, man. You know, he keeps refining. Keeps refining his skills, and once he starts countering again, man, once he starts, you know, really growing some hair on his balls, man, to be honest with you. Grow some hair on his balls, you know. You got to. The balls got to drop. You got to grow some hair, man. Let the shit grow. Because we're going to have to counter more often, you know, and that's what the fans want to see. We want to see you go back to the Valdez fights, to Valdez and the Conceição and the Herring. That's the Shakur that we want to see. The fans want to see. We want to see you stand there, trade, mix it up, move, get out of the way. You know, we want the complete package. We don't want half the package. Nobody want to see half the package, right? We want to see the whole package. Pause. You feel me? So, Kid Alashikh, a perfect opponent for you to look great against. You know, he could punch a little bit against less competition, but you know, you should be able to solve this puzzle with easy, Shakur Stevenson. You know, but you're going to have to bring your balls with some hair on them shits into the ring, you know, to impress the fans, you know, and critics like myself also. So Anyways, yo, I just wanted to pop in real quick.
Yeah,
give
I'm
y'all a
definitely
little
making
feedback on what I'm thinking. But yeah, I hope the fight get made.
How you feel about it?
I hope this is real. You know, and I'm excited. I'm excited for this fight. And I know many of y'all gonna be like, oh well, he ain't fighting the best. He ain't this. If to be honest with you, Tank and him should be in the ring. So, but if they not gonna be in the ring, why not? Kid Austin's a 135 pounder. He's he's not no 140, 30 pounder. He's a 135 pounder, right? So, it is what it is. It's a good fight.
Right.
You know, it's not the best fight out there. The best fight out there at 135 right now is Tank and Shakur. But both of them acting like some hoes. Straight up.
Shit.
You know, y'all need to get in the ring, man. Both of y'all need to salt. You need at 135 right now is Tank and Shakur. But both of them acting like some hoes.
Some gas before he did his interview.
You know, y'all need to get in the ring, man. Both of y'all need to salt. You need to salt. We don't know who the best is in this weight class, man. All these other guys are coming up, Keyshawn and all them, man. Okay, let them keep climbing. But y'all too, y'all gotta handle y'all business, man. Next year, stop being soft, stop running, stop making excuses. I'm sick of all these fans talking. Oh, such and such this, he hiding, he ducking out. Man, we don't care. Get y'all behind in the ring and solve it that way. Period. I don't want to hear nothing about Shakur's boring. I don't want to hear nothing about Tank ain't fought. We don't want to hear none of that. None of that. None of that. None of that. Get in the ring and solve it. But anyways, that's my time and I'm out.
Okay. Hall of Fame Bradley. Okay.
In one interview, in one interview, he requested a nigga grow some hair on his balls and acting like some hoes. That boy came in there on fire. Dog.
Yeah, didn't he? I said, man, I ain't catch that part. Tim Wild.
Let's go, Tim.
Hey, B-Dog, Tim just snapped out. He know that was gonna get some lies, some retweets. Let me go on Twitter. I'm surprised ain't nobody screen share this or like screen record it and make little, cause I damn sure am having some fun with these dudes. They providing a lot of content nowadays. I'm gonna have fun with it. Yeah, man. He's saying the same shit we saying. He hope it's real, and yeah, we do want to see these fights, but the only thing he ain't really getting the context, but he just saying basically get in there and fight. That's all. That's the same shit we say, right? But he know better than we know that it ain't that simple. He know that. He know that. He know damn well. He know full well. ESPN Tim, and then there's Pro Box Tim. Tim want the fights. I ain't mad at him. I want him too, man. I like the energy though. Tim was a little aggressive. Tim like, bro, y'all some hoes, man. Said you gotta let your nuts drop. He said, man, he said, yeah, he ain't been, yeah, he said, hell with that. I'm talking today, man. Now he's on his own channel talking. Yeah, he look like he out to eat somewhere, man. He just dropped in to give his thoughts, man. We'll see if that fight comes to fruition, man. Like I said, I'm just sitting back. But in the meantime, let's see it, man. But let's keep it rolling, man. I got something else I'm gonna get to too, man. Let me get this thumb with a face off of here real quick. All right, let's keep it rolling. So Ryan Garcia, y'all, right? I know y'all don't like Ryan too much, and I don't either. I don't care. But I seen this little fake buildup or whatever going on with him and this guy that he's supposed to be fighting. But I see Oscar seem like he's trying to put a stop to it. Now I don't know if there's any update from this point, or if this is officially stopping this fight, but this would be a win for boxing. I ain't gonna lie. I actually would appreciate Oscar for this move. But it kind of, you read this and you might start thinking, is it money related? Like, is he just trying to make sure he get paid or something? I don't know what's going on. But if he was to stop this fight, I think it'd be a good sign for boxing, because there's no way that Devin Haney should be back in the ring before. I mean, Ryan Garcia should be back in the ring before Devin Haney, especially without fully serving that year suspension. I think it's done in bad taste. I get it. Y'all feel like you see a meal ticket, some of y'all with this dude, but I just think it just looked bad for the overall sport. And that's why people don't take this shit serious, because instead of just allowing this man to sit and be suspended where he belongs, y'all trying to get him in some type of meaningless exhibition that really don't do much for his career. But it kind of gets him around being suspended in a sense, right? Any type of action is like you rewarding him for a bad situation. So I don't like it for that. So if Oscar was to really pull the plug on this, I'll be the reason for it. I think it'd be a good sign, man. I like it. Yeah, that's what Tim was saying, Mr. Empire. But I think he's still that person. I think it's just a matter of performance, man. And I think it's a matter of people are looking at that fight with Herring and they're expecting another fight to look like that. And I don't think you're gonna see that. I think he is applying a lot of that same stuff, you know, with some little tweaks that need to be made as well. So, you know, I hold his grandfather to the words, man. He said he gonna be sharp the next time you see him in the ring. So that's what I'm going to expect. Ryan, don't bother me. It's T.O. Yeah, T.O.'s foolish too. I got something on T.O. for us in a second too. But hold on, where is this at with Ryan, bro? Ryan and this dude, what's this guy name that he's fighting? Yo, bro, will crash out on Ryan.
Okay, guys.
He will crash out on Ryan if he plays.
We all know Ryan Garcia's issues. Missing weight, alcohol and incomplete, lack of professionalism, no sportsmanship, no respect. Yet he dares to call himself king. On fight day, I'll show him the true code of Bushido. We fight for honor and legacy, it not ego. I bring the real Japanese samurai spirit and show him exactly where he belongs. Fuck you. Fuck you.
What the fuck? Hey, dog. How much they paying this nigga to do this, bro? I wouldn't do this, bro. Say, bro.
Yo, Tong Po. Ryan fighting Tong Po.
Hey, bro, they don't need to do that, bro. Hey, bro, it give me the vibe that mid boxing match, that dude gonna kick Ryan, bro. I'm just telling you, bro.
Yo, remember, hey, I made it short. Bro, did you see the boxing match and the dude kicked Buddy in the fight and knocked him out?
Yes.
For real? Like, yo, that's what's gonna happen.
Bro, that dude gonna kick Ryan, bro. Like, they shouldn't let that. That's why Oscar's speaking up, bro. He like, bro, I didn't sign off on this crazy shit.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Man, we fight for legacy. Oh man, that shit sounded like an AI voice. He came on with an AI voice in real life, bro. So like AI was struggling.
Bro, he read a diss record in English to this nigga, bro.
Yo, that is crazy work.
And then
bro.
threw it at him. Oh my god, I would do it.
And y'all telling me boxing ain't funny right now? That shit is funny. He definitely fighting Tong Po. I'm telling you, don't he said you threw the paper at him after he read it, he threw it at him. Oh man, yo, he on Ryan helmet, bro. He yo, them, and you know what's funny? Wherever I gotta look him up because he gotta be some type of probably a fighter where he from. He probably got a crazy record where he from. Yo, he probably confident in anything. Ryan can go out there and smoke him. He gonna get kicked though. He gonna land the left hook and get kicked, bro. Head kick. I'm telling you.
It just seemed like a dangerous place to be if you run with a dude that feels like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he Blunt Sports. What up, man? Hoyer wants his cut. Yeah, that's what it seemed like. But on a real note, like if he would stop this fight, I don't care why. If he would be the reason that this didn't happen, I think I'll salute him for that. Because again, Ryan just need to sit that one out. Imagine your ass off and be ready when your suspension is up.
Imagine Ryan complaining that his opponent is wilding out before the fight.
Yo, this shit is crazy, bro. They got Ryan, man. They got Ryan sitting there looking while he reading. Like, what does he say? I know he was trying hard to understand, but nah, that shit was funny, man. It was funny. Man, yo.
Say if you turn the video on mute and then zoom in to Ryan's face,
yo, I'm telling you.
It's like he don't understand what she trying to cook. Like the smell is off.
I'm telling you, like, what's that? I ain't never smelled that before. Dude,
Yeah.
He's sending idle threats, man. Ryan, he threatened you, bro. That's all you need to know. Is Anpo or whatever his name is, he threatened you, bro. He threatened you. For the games to Ryan spin Buddy head around. Yeah, he better spin his head around, because if he don't, Buddy gonna mess around and spin his head with a kick to the cranium. He kicked Ryan in his damn head, boy. It's gonna be over. You seen how that fight went for Buddy that got kicked recently? That fight was over immediately, and dude went and celebrated too while he was out. He went and started celebrating it or bragging. He went and started bragging about it. Say his leg was like a machine gun. So yeah, man. If Ryan get this fight stopped now from and it's at the hands of Oscar, I ain't tripping, because like I said, he needs to sit his ass down anyway. That'd be something good that De La Hoya has done. That'd be a good reason to get in the way. Yeah, block. That's the fight he need to be blocking, and they don't need to be in the way of the Zepeda, Shakurs, Zepeda, and Scofield. None of that. Block that one. Yeah, that's the right fight. Focus all your energy on that shit. Block that. You know what I'm saying? He beat up old Pac-Man, so he feeling himself. Was that dude? That was him?
Same guy. Yep.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was in there giving Manny a go, but Manny took it personal. Manny started putting hands on that dude. You know, I got the clap back for y'all. Oh, damn. Oscar went in. It's joint 4 minutes and some change. Hold on, I gotta let me go grab something. Let me play this, y'all.
It's your favorite time of the week again. Time for the only segment in boxing that gives you the facts and makes you laugh. It's Clapback Thursdays. And god damn, do I have a good one for you this week. So let's get to it. All right, Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul was by its nature a horrible fight right from the start. It was just awful. Mike almost fell down during his walkout. And he was on quicksand since the first 10 seconds of the fight. Oh, and did you see that 58-year-old ass? It was wishful thinking for all those idiots who thought they were going to get Mike Tyson of the 90s come out and rip somebody's head off. Now, everyone is talking about how staged this fight was. I do believe it was scripted, and I believe that Tyson was certainly held back. Look, I'm a fighter, and I can see it. It goes on the record, and it was sanctioned. So Jake Paul paid to get the W on his record? For what? For your own personal satisfaction? I keep telling you, if you want to be a real fighter, like you say you want to be, what are you doing? Shit, I don't even know. Like, who's next? Joe Biden? You have to fight real fighters. God, please, no! However, the fight drew 65 million households, which means roughly 200 million eyeballs were watching. And the huge winners were Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor, who put on an incredible real fight and were introduced to new fans around the world. Boxing has been in hibernation. It's like a sleeping bear. Boxing has been the most popular sport since the beginning of time. Lately, it's been Mayweather versus McGregor, who fought in the ring, not the octagon, because boxing is king. But we have to get our shit together. Fighters are not daring to be great, and we are stuck accepting mediocre fights. Come on, man. Look, being a fighter and now a promoter, knowing the ins and outs because I'm in it, I have to say it's the fighters who are killing the sport. People try to blame the promoters or the managers, the trainers. No, it's the fighters. I was one, and I can tell you that if my camp urged me to fight someone and I wanted to fight somebody else, we were going to fight who I wanted to fight. The fighters today don't think they're getting paid enough, or they're scared of taking an L. For example, look, back in the day, Arturo Gatti and Mickey Ward weren't the most popular fighters and weren't getting paid the most during their time, but we respect them today because they fought their hearts out and came back for another day. The UFC fighters, they get paid peanuts and they go out on their shields. They fight like motherfuckers. But in boxing, we know the outcome of the big fights these days before the fight even starts. Look at the Canelo fight. Edgar Berlanga went on a month-long victory celebration because he lasted 12 rounds. He fucking lost and acted like it was a good thing.
Get some help.
This is where we're at because it comes from the top. Look at the 90s. You had Brian Tyson, Chavez, myself, Trinidad. We were warriors. We fought everyone. We created sexy mega fights that everyone looked forward to watching. We were like the 90s supermodel with the beautiful legs and tight athletic bodies. We were like Kate Moss. In the 2000s, boxing had Mayweather, and it became boring and defensive for a decade, just like Paris Hilton in the early 2000s. And most recently, we have Canelo, who is the most boring but most popular boxer today. Just like Kim Kardashian, who everyone wants to be like. She has no personality, yet makes tons of money. So essentially, Canelo is the king of the fattest, sloppiest, nastiest BBL era. Everything is cyclical in life and fashion. So here's to hoping we go back to the warriors of the 90s, those tight aerobic booties. And Canelo, fuck you. Remember, kids, you're never a hater when you only speak the facts.
That nigga referenced ass is way too much in that monologue, bro.
Absolutely. He absolutely
Bro.
went off, didn't he? He referred to them as he just compared them to like models, super women, bro. Like
No.
what? Oscar, you zesty ass. What?
Hey, bro, that boy be wildin', bro. That man,
who edited them videos too? Tell them to holler at me, man. I need to holler at them about something. You know what I'm saying? I got some ideas. I mean, who the hell added that Oscar videos, man? That's wild, but yeah, that's Oscar, man, and his clapbacks, man. I usually be early sooner with those, but I think that's a good thing that he got going on. It's pretty funny, but he just went off on that one. He got at the fighters. I like the message overall, but it's like when you gotta be able to blame the promoters because we know y'all be in the way. We know Ryan was pushing for the fight, and you was talking about he gonna need a bat to beat Tank. We know that. You know what I'm saying? We know what's up. So, and Zepeda, this Zepeda shit just seem like it remind me of Ortiz and Stanion. It just seem like it ain't supposed to happen.
Right, man. Sometimes they just be talking. You know, sometimes they make real good points, but just be talking.
Right.
Because I recall a time where Jamal Charlo was getting ready to fight Jaime Munguia, and he said that if Golden Boy ain't got nothing to do with it, we're not gonna do it. Or if I can't be a part of it, we're not. What I'm saying is I've seen him on multiple scenarios stop a fight from happening.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, he's saying it's the fighters. You know, I mean, I'm cool if that's your take on it, but he don't believe that. You know what I'm saying?
He just having fun with shit and at that fighter's expense. You know, it's not that cut and dry. That's the thing. It's just not a simple conversation. It's not just as simple as a finger point. Like, it's a loaded conversation. It's a lot. It's situational too. It's a combination of shit that be going on. And y'all promoters do be full of shit, man. Y'all do. So don't think we ain't going. We forget, man, how y'all move. We see what you're doing, man. We see how you move with some of your fighters. Shout out to Mike Kirkley, said, respect to Oscar for giving Ward and Gotti that just do his warriors for sure, man. They went there. I mean, people, I think, I don't even, to be honest, I don't even think this era would appreciate fighters like them. Maybe the overall just going out there going to war, but they had losses, right? Losses came with that kind of style. And nowadays, you don't even got to lose and people are shit on you. You could damn near pitch a shutout. Somebody will confuse what they thought was born for a bad performance. So, you know, the boxing fans have gotten worse. I think some of these fights just not gonna happen.
The worst, just I was talking about that the other day. I said we're horrible people, man. That's what it is. It ain't social media, it ain't this, it ain't that. We are horrible people, bro. We are horrible people, horrible fans.
Yeah.
We just shit. You know what would happen if Gotti and Ward would happen? People wouldn't even be like, great fight. They be like, they getting hit too much.
Right.
You get hit one time in a round, you done got hit too much.
I agree with you, Ant. I
It's a
think,
fight. These dudes gonna get hit. It's gonna happen.
and I think what you also saying, you ain't saying it in these words, but people don't appreciate what they should appreciate. That's what you basically just said.
Right.
And I
Around
agree.
the board.
And I agree with it.
Defensive. If you defensive, people say, "Why the hell you running around? You scared, so on and so forth. You're scared to get hit. Then when you get hit, you're getting hit too much. There's no pleasing nobody, man.
Bro, I've never heard somebody review a fight and be like, hey man, he got hit just enough for me. Like that was perfect. The way he got caught with that hook, it was just enough for me to enjoy it. Like, come on, bro. It doesn't even make sense.
Right.
That's the state of the 2024 modern day boxing fan, yo. Like you get in a fight, people say you shouldn't have been in a fight. You prioritize defense and safety, and you win a boxing match because although there are elements of combat, it is not a fight. It is a sanctioned boxing match. You score more points than the other person, or you knock the other person out. But knocking somebody out is not the only way to win a fight. So you outpoint the other guy, then there's criticism there.
Right.
Crazy. You just got to enjoy it for what it is, bro.
You do.
That's it.
You
Just
do.
enjoy
I
it.
say it all the time. Enjoy this stuff for what it is. Shout out to Mike Kirk.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well,
Gotta enjoy it.
I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just.
Oscar blocked the Charlo versus McGee fight. He wants to talk about the fighters, right? McGee been swerving title shots for a little while now, all the way up until he fought Canelo, and then that's an opportunity where you got to be a fool to swerve that if you get a chance to fight him. And I wonder why nobody ever talked about him being scared as many times as he could have fought, had a better opportunity. He took that Canelo fight. I wonder why people don't do. I gotta go here for a second. I have to. I wonder why the consensus is everybody's scared to fight Tank right now, but that never comes up with Canelo. We'll say Canelo don't want to fight, Benavidez or somebody like that. We get that, but I wonder why that's never the thought process when it comes to him. You see them people, they take them opportunities. You know why? Because the money is worth it. Ain't nobody scared to do nothing. And we all knew Munguia wasn't gonna win that damn fight, but I bet he went in there comfortable knowing he was getting paid. I ain't saying it was life-changing, but the money was worth the risk. Shit, the opportunity and all of that, it made sense. I wonder why people don't say Canelo's opponents are scared. I wonder why.
Because nobody's scared to make 5 to 10 million.
That's all I'm saying. And that's any fighter anywhere. Ain't nobody scared to make no money, bro. That's crazy talk to me. I can't make sense out of that. I don't think nobody's that scared or protecting the O or the reputation that much where you that foolish to turn down a lucrative opportunity like that, knowing how boxing is, and you don't get do-overs and shit like that. You know what I mean? You got to take advantage of them opportunities when they present themselves, and you get an opportunity to fight a Shakur, a Tank Davis, a Canelo Alvarez. You do it. You do it for those reasons. You in it to get fights like that. You in it to make money like that. So why not take advantage of the opportunity?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Jerry. I think he was looking for shorter term too. And Top Rank situation seemed longer. Obviously, 5 fights, and they could do anything in them 5 fights. Play games. You could find yourself like Teofimo in a situation talking about your contract ain't good. You know what I'm saying, and all that shit. So I just like to see that he decided to go with something that is more shorter term, man. I think that allows you more flexibility or freedom. You know what I'm saying, in the long run, because it just don't tie you down too long. 5 fights, boy, they can milk that. 2, you get them 2 fights knocked out the way. So, yeah, man, let's keep rolling, man. Something else I wanted to touch on real quick, man. Tio, I just seen this before I was going live, man, and I think me and bro was talking about it before I got up here too. And I seen this on Twitter. I know people gonna be talking about it. I wonder, it seemed like some people I ain't seeing the notifications like I thought. Probably people don't want to believe it because it's Tio, but if it was the other way, when it was Devin, man, I've seen all types of videos when it was like he's ducking Devin. And I ain't big on the duck conversation, but I will say this: seeing this, I had to raise our eyebrow. Like we had a conversation. You know, when when fighters talk about sending offers, period, it's a little, sketchy. But he did tag Top Rank and the matchmaker. And then he tagged George Kambosos and Devin Haney. He said, "You bums on that wit set." Yo, I think this is crazy. The fact that he said he sent out some offers, and then somebody asked him, what's reasonable or something to that effect. Where is it at? Yeah, somebody asked him what's a reasonable offer. He said 2.4 million guaranteed and a 55-45 split on pay-per-view shares. That's the most alarming part of anything. When you start throwing the numbers and stuff out there, you just outed the business. Like, wouldn't that fuck with negotiations? The fact that you just threw the money and stuff out there and saying this is what they turned down. I just feel like when you so quick to run to social media, I'd be looking at it a little funny. But you did tag Top Rank, you did tag a matchmaker. So I one would wonder, you got to be a fool to tag them and be bluffing on this situation. So I wonder I want to hear like somebody else besides Tio speak on this. I wouldn't even mind hearing from 40 Mil Bill right now. 40 Mil Bill, Bob Arum, somebody, but Bob Arum been quiet lately, very quiet.
That's because he doesn't like doing business with Tiafima.
Yeah. So I'm hearing that it might be some truth to what he's saying too, to what Tio is saying.
Well,
there might be some truth to it.
So I mean, I told you this before, but it in itself is an oxymoron. I mean, you're tagging Top Rank Boxing. That's your promotional company that you're signed to, who's already said that you don't send contracts. I'm okay with if Top Rank sent them this, and Bruce Trampler probably potentially did do some matchmaking. I'm okay with that. But when Tio says that he sent contracts out, it just sounds bad from the last time he said he was sending contracts out. I just know that you're still not in the position to personally be sending contracts out. And when he speaks in that person as if though he's doing that, I don't like that. I wish he would just be like, hey, look, Top Rank done already addressed y'all, or Top Rank sent y'all an offer. That's a little bit more honest or straight up, but the whole idea that you just some boss, that bubble has already been burst. You know what I'm saying? That's not true. You know what I'm saying? So, I hope you did. I'm gonna say that. I hope you did. But in looking at your history, it's a good chance that you personally did not.
Not one fight. Fact. So when you start telling the details, like the number, that's what threw me off. Because I felt like, all right, you tagging the matchmaker, maybe they could respond. Because I know how Twitter work. People getting them threads. A thread to start going. You start asking questions. They be responding. But then when you start talking about numbers and stuff, I'm like, there we go again. So like I said, I would like to hear somebody else speak on it. Bill Haney, anybody, right? Because this was so random. Like, this was random as hell. It's just like I popped up and happened to see it. I'm like, what? I ain't that. What the hell? Say y'all Kambosos don't surprise me, but Devin Haney got something there. 704 Joe was good with it, because again, they was just saying that Turki Alashikh had an offer on the table for him to fight Devin Haney, and he didn't want it. He said he was going in another direction. So then you turn around. I tell you, boxing is full of BS, boy. I'm telling you, they be full of BS, man. But again, all these social media fights, always take it with a grain of salt. You don't have to reveal like details. Like that's a question you didn't have to answer as far as putting out the money. Like, why would you tell a random person in your chat? You get what I'm saying? The split in the guaranteed money. Like, I just don't see what kind of sense that would make. That would be
trying to make boxing great.
So I take it with a grain of salt. Like I really do, but I just don't know. I don't know. Because like I said, you just gotta be silly to just wake up out of nowhere and you tag the fighters and all that. These dudes respond to everything else, man. I want to hear somebody respond. I want to know what's going on. I want to know, is the smoke being
Well,
ducked?
you got to build his buzz up again. So, you know, it's time to start hitting the circle jerk. That's all it is, man. That's what they do. When it's time to build their buzz.
And ask questions like, yo, what's going on, man? And what's happening? Is somebody lying? Because T.O. did say this, man.
My man T.O. gonna say he got this fight lined up, that fight lined up, and it's gonna be a Claggett waiting in the wing.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Gonna be trying to make boxing great again.
Whoa. I can't allow you to disrespect the dragon like that. You know I got love for Steve Claggett. Yo, I'll say this though. I like what Kambosos said. I like his reply to Teofimo, and I think that's another thing that needs to be looked at. Teofimo, yeah, we know you, but he just ain't the star that he think he is, man. Like you look at the venues that he fights at. His last fight, I'm looking at the capacity on that joint, the James L. Knight Center, where he fought Steve Claggett in Miami. Bro, that shit don't even hold 5,000 people. So it's like he's not where he thinks he is in his mind. Hell of a fighter, hell of a talent, accomplishing all that other stuff. But as far as the star power, like I don't even think there's no way in hell it would be like 2.4 million.
Shout out to LWBoxing too. Elijah Garcia versus Terrell Garcia on that PBC January 10th card, the non-pay-per-view card. That's a good fight. It's a good fight.
That's who would know if it got sent. L-Dub could definitely verify it.
Yeah, I've accused L-Dub of being Al Heyman himself, but But yeah, T.O., man, like you fighting in these these spaces that hold like 4,000 and 5,000 people.
Oh,
like you just ain't the star you think you
man. Feet sending this to me because we do got some traction. When he said something about the reasonable offer, Kambosos responded. He said, "There's your reasonable offer. You're a fugazi," like I said in 2021. And like I say now in 2024, what reasonable offer? You know nothing about money, pay-per-views, or selling tickets. You fighting in wedding ballrooms these days. You don't know if you're coming or going. If you really want it, like I've always said, you know where to find me. Bring your daddy too. We ready 2-0 against you clowns. Your bosses don't respect you anyway, just like I did respect you and manhandled you. Oh, he talking crazy. He said, "Then agree to our fight, or you just going to." He say gonna use this since you've lost the last 4 fights and surrendered to Vasyl Lomachenko. He say, "Hey, little bitch, do you have a passport ready? Have you agreed on that? Have your balls grown a little? What is it? Happy anniversary too? 3 years ruined your life. Blah blah blah." He talking some. Oh damn. Said Haney will school you, and I'll send your broke ass back to ICU. Just make sure you bring another book of excuses. We heard them all already. Fugazi. Damn. Kambosos is going off on T.O. But, you know, even though I like the little, you know, back and forth, I think that's hilarious and all that stuff. T.O. did say, "Are you going to fight or what?" He did say this. So they didn't say that, you know, he didn't say that he lying. You all that fugazi, yeah, that's the little deflection. Like T.O. still, he said that didn't accept the fight, bro. What you talking about? So that's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like to hear. The fact that he addressed what he's saying, like, yo, so take the fight then. You know what I mean? Kambosos ain't like it ain't no offer, it ain't no fight. He ain't saying it ain't. So yeah, man. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I never thought I'd see them two in the ring again anyway. But at 140, yeah, I think he beats Kambosos. I think Kambosos was fortunate the first time. And I don't think he'll get lucky the second time around.
Kambosos know that too. He just parlayed that whole goddamn victory onto financially stable, man. That dude, I got to give him credit for what he did do. You know what I'm saying? He put himself in a pretty good predicament over one fight.
Right.
Campos say pound for pound #1 on Twitter. He takes it seriously. That's crazy. He did. Campos is a damn idiot, man. You know what? I will say this, all things real. He's scrappy. He's tough. He got heart, even though he got stopped. The dude got heart. He definitely got heart. He got a hell of a team, man. They keep getting that dude in position to get opportunities. And I think that's dope. I think that's dope. That's dope for him, man. Respect to him. But let's see what comes out of this, man. I think it's a good conversation, though, man. I think it is. I think it's a good fight if it happens, man. Haney got a lot of questions to answer, and T.O. do too. How will he perform against a boxer like Haney if Haney does return to form? Those are some fights that I definitely like to see, though. I don't care too much about the Kambosos one, but the Devin Haney one is the one I'm interested in. Kambosos is another fighter tanked up. Nah, that was never no talks for them to ever fight each other for him to duck him, bro. You gotta point to me at what point in boxing was Kambosos and Tank a thing. You know what I'm saying? And furthermore, for a fight to be ducked, there got to be some type of offer turned down, contract, something. You get what I'm saying? Negotiations walked away from. You know, people discussing a fight, like us talking about it, and you seeing fighters go back and forth and nothing come of it, don't mean somebody ducked. Why the hell? You know, look at Kambosos. Like, he's arguably lost what? I mean, how many rounds he won in his last 3-4 fights? You get what I'm saying? He's been getting his ass kicked. Tank ain't ducking nobody like that. He'd knock his ass. Matter of fact, and he'd knock him out. Cool.
I'm still out here screaming justice for Maxie Hughes, man.
You know what I'm saying? Justice for Maxie, man. 10-2, man. Maxie won that thing 10-2. He said he a step down version to Bradley. I'm telling you, he's scrappy, he tough, he got heart. He'll get in there. He got talent, you know what I mean? He's speed, got a little quick, but he getting up there. And I think those losses starting to pile up, and you know that wear and tear is a real thing. But damn, she said he's a #1 on Twitter and he's taking serious. We gonna jump Cat Bosenfield, chill, man. Tony Harrison, legendary trash talker for sure. For sure. Tony could talk trash with the best. But yeah, man, we'll see what's to come out of this, man. This Twitter stuff, man.
I'm gonna tell you, man. I think by his thoughts, when it's all said and done, my man Tank gonna turn into a swine. They be calling that dude so much stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it's part of the course, man. Everybody got a story to tell.
Mm-hmm.
It's the cool stories, my man. Kambosos, I like to see him back in the ring, but I think, like you said, man, earlier, it's gonna be with Omar. I think he was gonna keep talking until it's almost time for that fight just to build buzz, and then they get it.
Right. After he beat T.O., Tank was the first fighter, and his manager called out. Yeah, that's that call out don't really got no substance because Kambosos don't make his fights. You get me? You got your question, DGO, should be when was Bob Arum ever trying to make a fight with Tank and Kambosos? You know, him calling Tank out, like who? I'll call Tank out. I want to fight Tank. Like you get me? Like that's how meaningless that is. Everybody call him out. You know what I'm saying? So your promoter got to be on board. And I speak this way now after years, the couple years I've been up here and some change, man, just learning this game. They ain't making their own fights that way. You know what I mean? Promoters got to be on board. They got to be willing to take those risks because these fighters are investments. And especially when you talking about Bob Arum, he said I think he even put a percentage. Did he say 75%? If they not 75% sure, they won't even take the fight or something like that. He said it. We take risks, but we're not gamblers. So we think putting, at any point you put Kambosos in there with Tank Davis, that's a gamble. That's further than a risk. That's a gamble. That's that gamble that he's talking about not taking. So I just would never.
Right, dog. It's a 100% chance my man's going to sleep.
He's got no business with Tank Davis. And the first time you heard about them even negotiate with a top ranked fighter was Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I make sure if y'all ain't hit the like button, make sure y'all do, man. We in the 9th inning, man. Man, it's always just another dope build, man.
let's see what comes out of this, man. Let's see if Turkey can pull his card off. I like it, man, but I already know it ain't gonna come. It ain't gonna come to fruition. You know, full throttle. I don't see every fight being secured up there, but I got faith in Boots and Virgil for some reason. I got faith in it. Beaver better be. That's a given. Shakur gonna be looking for an opponent. I feel like. I hope I'm wrong, but I feel like you're gonna be looking for an opponent again. Zane got a good fight up there. Parker and Dubois. This is some good fights. I think Parker might get stopped though. If that happens, that's on there. I think Parker might get his ass stopped.
You got to put it on.
I don't have too much faith in the whole card, but I think they can pull something off, but not all the matchup. But I think we can get some of. But I hope Boots and Virgil really give it a go, man. I do. They say they're in some serious negotiations. Maybe, hopefully, Boots, is hearing what he need to hear, because I think 54 is waiting for him, man. I don't know what he's waiting for at this point, unless he's waiting for a title shot, and hopefully it'll come sooner than later. Because I just not after seeing how Barrios, had that war with Abel Ramos. I don't know scenario where he beats Boots. I don't think they're gonna be in a rush to get in there with no Boots and it's after that type of fight. Brian Norman Jr. said they want it, so maybe it's that. So, but I think you get a real shot at Virgil Ortiz, you take it. I think so, man. I think that's even better than unifying down there at 47. That's just me, though. Because all belts is more sanctioning fees, bro. All right, we gave Morel Benavidez, me too. David versus David on the way. What is it, February 1st? On the way. But salute to everybody in the building, man. Much love to my guys, the Professor and McQueen, Thomas Hill, the rest of the gang, man. Shout out to everybody that rocked out to the end of the show. And as always, man, y'all make sure y'all enjoy the rest of this good Wednesday, man. We're going to keep building on this boxing. Morel, David is on the way. Let's see what happened with Scofield and Core. Shout out to Cigar Talk. Turki Alashikh is on the clock again. Let's see if he can put together this meaningful card, man. How many of these matchups he can secure, should I say, right? Out of the one, because that's a pretty damn loaded card, man. Boy Parker better be Beaver, Virgil Boots, Adamas Shiraz, Caballero Zane. Great. Then that ain't even include Shakur and anybody. That don't even include. That's a great card. They pull that off.
That's prime Pam Grier right there, man. Stacked.
Right.
That is stacked right there. I'll take it.
Right. Shout out to Mike Kirkland, man. Again, happy Thanksgiving to everybody that's celebrating. Appreciate everybody, all the support. Salute to Mike Kirkland, putting some more color in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all enjoy y'all Thanksgiving, y'all holiday, man. If I don't see y'all, if I'm not live on that day, I don't know yet. But much love to you.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Yeah, Caballero is a dog, man. Appreciate you, Mike. Much love. Aisha, peace to the queen. No evidence, my guy. Tim Layton, yeah, he's a bull for sure. This is gonna be a good fight, man. But I feel like whoever land first, them heavyweights be dangerous, bro. Them dudes just they like that. Zhang is a big, strong dude, man, but he is getting up there in age, man. His father Tom gonna be in the ring with him, right? Caballero is a dog, so can push the old man, man. Maybe get him late in the fight or something, man. He had some issues with the gas tank down the stretch. Shout out to my baby girl, the queen, Miss Jusdu. All right, salute to you, but again, shout out to my guys at McQueen and Thomas, man. Appreciate y'all, man. As always, man. And we're gonna be back tomorrow, man. We be back tomorrow. Back tomorrow to build on this good boxing. So Melanie Queen, peace to the queen. Y'all make sure y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day and y'all holiday, man, as I always say. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace to the family.
Yo, you know the deal. We back again. We never slacking. Word 'em up. Ladies and guys, whether if you drunk or you high, it's time to pay respects to the illest man alive. If you think you got a point, he'll shrink you down to size. And from there it's downhill like a slinky or a slide. Open your eyes, got a deep connection with the rise, so you might see them jump in whenever they go live. Peep it, this channel blowing up now, it's not a secret. With tons of exclusive interviews to listen to. Them other channels I hate, but yo, they missing clues. They start narratives, sip the goose and twist the truth. It don't take a rocket scientist to get the proof. Just click the live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But when you chime in, make sure you keep it kind. But if cowards want to debate, then it's feasting time. My man Jusdu shine busy all the time. Grind 24/7, 365. Videos he might have 365. My rhyme's sick, they make you do a 365. You get a rich if you think you fit to survive. It's Jusdueboxing, time to click the live. Ain't no beginners, if you soft, you ain't down to ride. I crush you, respect too, it's Jusdu. He got the illest boxing show on the internet. The boy been a threat and he ain't even had dinner yet. Word him up. Yeah. You know what time it is. "4 p.m. Eastern. Click the link."
In the building. Make sure y'all subscribe to Jusdueboxing, the best boxing talk on YouTube.
Jusdueboxing in the building, 4 o'clock shorty, man. Y'all make sure y'all check him out. He's going to be live today at 4 o'clock, man. And he's going to be spewing some good stuff as he always do with an unbiased approach, man. He's probably the most unbiased channel on YouTube.
What's going on? And one of my favorite channels, if y'all into that pugilistic perfection, if y'all into that boxing, that's that boy Jusdueboxing here on YouTube. Make sure y'all check out Jusdueboxing, the only unbiased boxing channel.